Welcome back, everybody. It's that time of the week. We're here. We're PvPing on live on officials. I already had OBS crash once, so got that out of the way. It's been like every other time I go live now it's kind of happening. I don't know why. Probably one of the recent updates broke it or something. So let me do checks and we'll get in and we'll get searching for a server. Broke it or something. We are good. Let me know how stream is, everybody, if it's fully functioning. And like I said, OBS has been acting a little bit weird recently, so I don't know if it's fully there. Let's get server searching. I don't think a lot of people are on. No. Not a lot today. Let me know if audio or video skipping or anything as well. YouTube's telling me that there's an error. Apparently, I mean, I don't know. It does this once in a while. It's saying that it's not receiving enough quality to maintain a smooth stream. My upload is totally fine, though, right now, and is very smooth, so I don't know if it's lying or not. Who knows? Alright, who do I have home gift? My Serrata. 30 minutes, that's good enough for me. Yeah, this is fun. 26 ping. We are good to go. Seems smooth. It's good. No problems. Again, like, I don't know what's going on YouTube. It says there's an error. The little things popped up saying YouTube is not maintaining enough smooth data to what is it saying? It's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, I don't know. It seems totally fine on my end, so. Yeah, I don't know. No clue. Fuzz, if you're coming in, I think some Dasp Suka would probably be fun. He's already in. Either this or we could just do more Lamb Emarg or Lamb something, Lamb Steer gameplay. But I'm also happy to do this. I mean, either way, I want to get my Tsuko out of Young Grove and maybe to Wilderness or something. Move him up a bit. So I know what's going on. Micro's coming soon. Is it in PTV or something? I've heard nothing. I mean, they are overdue for a content update again. It's been like a month or more than a month since the Lamb TLC, so I was really hoping for Miragaya, but it's definitely going to be Micro Raptor. I mean, it's also possible they dump another TLC on us, but it's going to be Micro. Really? Eaten by a rock. Yeah, no, I didn't think they did. You never know. I'd be using the PTV properly. Yeah, no. Yes, that is true. New trees and roots coming. They are gearing up for like Micro having a climbing ability, maybe. But I don't know. I do think that something is coming soon, though. I agree. I don't know if it'll be Micro, Miragaya, or another TLC, but they are overdue now for another content patch. They've been doing it around every month, month and a half-ish. So it is about time that they drop something else. So they're going to struggle very hard getting a climbing mechanic functioning at all. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, the server's is 22 people in it? This is dead. Holy hell. 30 minutes, too. Anybody want a quest? That's crazy. 22... I did not look at that. 22 players at 30 minutes. Wow. It's a Friday. Where is everybody? Or are they having more server problems again? Pick now? Okay. Making it actually feel good? No, it's gonna be terrible. I feel like it'll be roughly on par. You know, like Arc style achillo climbing mechanics. That's what it's gonna feel like. Where like it's gonna like be really janky, like jitter latching. Like you're gonna be climbing up inside textures. The camera will be like swinging around violently on like a weird like pivot swivel. That's what I feel like it's gonna end up being. I'll be impressed if they actually make a good mechanic for it. I don't have high expectations. We'll see. So, I mean, I'd love to see if this server fills. And this server might just not fill. It might just be gone. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have to hop. No, 27. Hey, we're getting there. Kate, Kitty, what's going on? Welcome in. This happens sometimes, though. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say sometimes they take a while to fill, and then all of a sudden, at like the 30 or 40 minute mark, they'll just shoot to full. Maybe not. Maybe not this one. What I should do is hop on like Serato or something. I need to regrow really quickly and just max it out. Going good. How are you? I'm good. I'm a bit tired today. I've just been working on a video. Stream's up now and we're getting there, you know? It's been a long week. The video I'm shooting has been, it's not like a hard video per se. Not like the last one I did was a pretty difficult challenge for me. But it's just taken a while because usually I use pre-existing footage that I've shot, like clips or captures for just as background for my videos. And I had to shoot everything from scratch for this one pretty much because I wanted to demo some very specific things. So it just took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. But it's all good. Should easily be able to get it all out and squared away and done by tomorrow. So, expect it soon. I'd like to be able to do, like, I feel, I don't know, I'm always mad at myself, because I'd like to be able to do 2 videos a week, unless they're really long, like the achillo guide I did. But, like I said, this one, I think it's in the around the 6-minute mark or so right now, which is decent for my videos, but it took a lot longer because I had to shoot all that footage. So, it is what it is. I think it'll be good. Yeah. So, but it's like, you know, end of the week, I'm tired out. And hopefully we find something to do on stream because the server is not filling. I don't know why. I got on, I saw 30 minutes, great. Okay, wait, 31, maybe, oh, maybe. Maybe we'll get there. Friendly hats. What is Mr. Fuzzman playing? Das. In Wilderness. Yeah, I don't know. Is this worth hopping? Maybe. Sue, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out if I should be hopping servers currently. Oh, wait. Maybe it's getting there. Oh, it's getting there. Okay. I was in the server for, well, not about 9 minutes now, and it was at like 22 players, I think, when I joined. I didn't realize. Okay, it's slowly filling. We're getting some people. I figured it was going to be crawling today. I mean, usually there aren't a lot of mega packs during the weeks, or the weekdays, but this week there were a bunch in the latter half of the week, so I figured that this weekend was going to be crazy. But I guess we're having a slow start. There's only 2 chat messages too. We're kind of getting there, maybe. And there's a spy. No, that's definitely a spy, no, right? No, is that a stag? That's a stag. That could be fun. Is it just me, or is official server dead? This, you just talking about in general? I do feel like it's been quieter in general recently. I've seen a larger uptick in people being unsatisfied with the official scene, and I don't blame them, because basically because a lot of it is, as people see it, it's a join a mixed pack or a mega pack Discord server or don't play officials, which sucks. I mean, that's, I mean, you can see I usually play by myself or with 2 or 3 at most. Here's my current 2. So you can survive in this environment. You just have to really know what you're doing, which for a lot of people makes the game not accessible, because they don't want to put in that amount of time to really get good at a character, or just like don't have the time to play that much, or they want to have more fun, and fun for them is not focusing on like learning how to fight really well, and then they just get rolled up on by a mega pack. So I think that it definitely has been a little quieter recently. You had an idea regarding Suko? What was your idea? Suko is again being covered in one of my, well, in my video coming out tomorrow. There's some coverage. I do want to, and a Suko full combat guide at some point is on my list of things to do. Where did that steg go? That stego. Oh, it's over there. Stag. Maybe we'll stag. Something to do anyway right now. Oh yeah, perfect. We filled 79 players. I told you, it just happens like all of a sudden, you know, it'll be dead for a while and then it'll hit a point and it will just fill. I don't know if it's that people are not playing the game as much or that something's screwy with the matchmaking, which is just as equally as likely, because I mean, they've been posting like every other day saying we're having server troubles or matchmaking troubles and we're looking into this and that, and so it's very possible that their matchmaking is like not super, yeah, I don't know, functioning as well as it should be, and that people are getting into servers later. Like, you know, I mean, like, it seemed like it held this at 22 players for a while, and then over the past 5 or so minutes, it's completely filled. But, well, that was weird. This is what I mean about server. That was definitely teleportation, right? Yeah, tick's still fine. I don't know. Weird. Is it? It's not small, is it? Just default skin. It's a lot of flyers, like Thal and Hatz. ramps I've noticed recently too. A lot of people playing birds that can just escape. That's big enough, right? Big enough for a trophy. About to be out of stamina here. We missed the bone break. There it is. Steg is no joke of an opponent, like it's tough. Nice. Mathal gets the trophy. Not that we needed it, but you know. That was an unusual fight because of the, you know, usually it's like you get bone break, it's a free win. But I was doing a lot of tail baiting on Suko, which you don't normally have to do that much of. So we get to do some, you guys get to see some tail baiting practice on a larger playable. I'm gonna get thrown off this cliff. I'm gonna get ejected. You can afford to tank a few, you know, as I did, but then you just get in there and you get into a rhythm of bait, get in for a couple hits, bait, repeat. Amphibious scales is never really used. Can't think of any niche for, sorry, my chat is, it always blocks half of it, so. Okay, okay, I see any niche for you said. Seeing if it was reworked to be combined with drenched. You mean, how do you mean? Unbreakable bones? Yeah. It's probably just all counting it as tail. You mean, okay, so I mean, yeah, this is currently useless. I don't know why this is in the game. But I don't know if it'd be reworked with like drenched blows, but you mean like flip the other way around so that if you were wet, while you were wet, you deal 20% increased damage or something like that? Because that would be an interesting way to spin it as well. I mean, I think that there should be a thing like this should be, yeah, it should be paired in some way. Like maybe they add a new claw attack or a new bite. That would be cool because like Suko has just the one bite. Maybe they add a bite that say while you are wet, this bite deals like an extra 50% damage, which would be like really cool. And then some sort of reason to run that hide. Because as of right now, you run that hide, you stay wet for longer, meaning you lose to people who are running drenched blows faster and for longer. There's no reason at all to run it, you know? Yeah, as I say, I feel like I recognize both Suku and, I'm just gonna heal for a bit. Actually, I guess I'll move with the pack. Stego is a tank. Species that gives you additional health is insane. Yeah, no, Steg's no joke. It's a tougher kill to bring down. 5,000 combat weights equal to Suko. It was a tough fight. I mean, as you can see, right? If it took me down a lot. It took Fuzz down a lot. I assume it hit Equus pretty good too at the end. But at the same time, it's like I think if that Steg had pivoted or like backed itself into the wall instead of just running, it probably would have turned into us. We would have killed it eventually, but it would have been much harder, much more of a stalemate. Because, you know, it's much easier to defend itself if it's been like able to pivot or if it's stuffed into a wall or something. Because it was sprinting, panic sprinting away from me, which is fine, I guess, because you want to get to cover, but it didn't really get to cover. Stag 2.0. And I was also able to easily dodge, bait, and dodge a lot of its tail attacks. Like, while you're drenched, should we give Suko damage increase? But also means you take more damage, obviously. Yeah. That's, they need something positive for it, right? Because otherwise, I mean, it's currently just like a big question mark ability. Like, why would you? Why does it exist? I'm assuming at some point they'll add some use for it, but who knows? Or maybe just like I don't know. There could be they also could add like a movement ability. Maybe like while you are wet, you move 5% or 10% faster on land. Which then, there would be a point for using your entire hide slot for that. It's crossing where? Down here. Taz, what's going on? Hello all. How you doing today? Not bad. A bit tired, but not bad. How are you? Stags. I guess it's a day for stags. Lots of stags. Have to be a bit more careful in this fight. Got another dino up to adult. Started a Serato. Nice on Pandora. Very cool. Serato's still good. Everybody stopped playing it because of the nerfs to Armored Tail, but it's still viable. I think, well, this stag is pivoting. Is it bone broken? This one looks small. Is it small? Doesn't feel small. Sorry, I hit you there. How did that hit me? How did that hit me? That was interesting. They hit hard. It's no joke. But see how much like that was already harder just to kill a pivoting stag. You need to have two people to work both sides. Like how dead my Suko looks from this angle. It's like glowing. Anybody want a trophy? We got a trophy. I gotta heal. Listening to stream while I get ready for work. Nice. Or do you work like night shifts or something? Well, actually, I don't know what time it is where you live, but for me, it's mid-afternoon. Maybe you work restaurants. Don't know how barrage works, but after hat's nerf, it will not be good. What do you mean? Peck barrage? Or claw barrage, or which barrage? I can tell you, in general, the barrages are usually pretty good. Although I personally prefer stab on hats currently. Sutter Serato for mainly two reasons. Default skin that inspired by cheetahs, yeah, and how fast they are. They're good. I mean, again, they're nothing to scoff at. They can. It's very similar to achillo, but they have more ability to get in a fight and really brawl it out. Like, you have more tank ability with Armored Tail, even with the nerf. You also can output extremely good hit and run DPS that often is higher than achillo's because you have Charge Bite, Thrash, I wouldn't run anymore because it's just not worth it. 8-second cooldown plus you damage yourself is like, Charge Bite is always going to be better in every scenario. Default Bite is really good high DPS, especially when you drop down into that, what is it, Carnage or something, activation zone, where you, like when you're under like a certain amount of HP or low HP, you attack faster and deal more damage. Worth it for that. So, but it does insane damage. Today you have night shift, tomorrow day shift. Ooh, that's brutal, man. Back to back? Crazy. Sugo Claw Barrage? Sugo Claw Barrage is insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Best ability it has. Why are you talking about the hats? The hats getting nerfed. Claw Barrage is, it says a quick attack that increases in power with each hit. So the first time you use Claw Barrage, I literally think it hits for like, excuse me, like 5 damage points. It's nothing. But then the more you attack consecutively with it, up to a 5 stack, the more damage it does. Only reason to run Amphibious Scales is for longer, slower Thirst Drain. Does it actually do that though? Because it doesn't say it does that. It just says dry out slower. Why would that have to do with your water drain? Tomorrow after work, play Pathmore. Sounds like a plan. So what was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to pull up. Let me pull up the. I'll get you the numbers on Sugo's Claw Barrage because I forget what the max stack damage is, but it's good. It's really good. Especially with the speed at which you can attack. Okay. Wait, where is it? Yeah, okay, so Sugo's Claw Barrage is 8 to 88. So the first hit is 8 damage. The last hit is 88 damage of a stack of 5. Then you're being able to spam an 88 damage ability this quick. So, right, we've already gone over 200 damage. Right, like in that short amount of time. Plus, if you've got 88, let's see. So with a 20% extra damage from Drenched, you're dealing 105.6 per attack, which is absolutely insane. With that 20% increase, I mean that is a lot. I can hold this if we want. I mean I don't tend to use the default bite a lot. I mean, if it will get nerfed in the future. Oh yeah. I don't think it will. I mean, they've had ample chance to nerf it. If it does get nerfed, it'll be a slight tweak, I think. I don't think it really will get nerfed though, because again, it's a very high damaging ability, but A, you have to play right to use it, and B, you have to play right against it if you want to stop it. And so people just don't, and then they're like, oh my god, Claw Barrage is too powerful. It's actually not that hard, I mean, if you're on a faster dyno, to just avoid Claw Barrage. Like, a good Dasp could just Bone Break a Suko and then hit and run it without letting Claw Barrage ramp, and then the Suko's in trouble. It's possible. Did they already nerf it? I think since its original launch state, yeah, it has been nerfed, damage-wise. That was a while ago, though. Being drenched slows Thirst Drain, not the high. Is that a thing though? If that's a thing, how do you know about that? Should have tried to use that attack more with Suko. It's insane. I'm telling you, all of the ramping abilities. I mean, Hatz is still good. It's just I don't think it's. I don't know. I think Hatz right now you don't have time to ramp it while you're on the ground. Most often you're gonna die. So I like the hit and run style of stab more for Hatz. But it's not bad. Like it stacks damage quickly. It's really good for achillo, right? You have Raptor Strikes. For the actual Raptors, it doesn't deal like quite enough damage. But for achillo, it's really good. For Suko, it's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm going to make a Suko guide at some point. When I have a week, I can really just kind of crunch and dedicate a whole bunch of time to doing it. It's going to take a while. But I have Suko featured in the video coming out tomorrow. And, I mean, you'll see why. It's basically this combo. But it's quite good. It's quite good. I've been playing Suko a lot. I used to play it a decent bit, but then I started last meta, I started playing a lot of smaller mid tiers. But I'm back to Suko now that they've nerfed the hell out of Kent. Serato got worse, and Achillo didn't get really that much worse, but a lot of Achillo counters started popping up in the meta, so I've started playing it less frequently. Hatz does 126. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Hatz is, like I said, the damage is good, but it's just much harder to actually stack it safely. You know, you also need a higher stack. It's 9, right? Or 10. Is it 9 or 10? I don't remember. Ugh, I apologize. My voice is like really hoarse today as well. I'm having trouble. Might be gone by the end of stream. Squishies, jam, hats. Yeah, it's a glass cannon. It can't take a lot of hits, which is why I prefer using stab, because you can hit and run. Hey, for 2 years, it's been a thing for years. Really? Yeah. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just curious where you found it out, because I haven't heard it before. I've been playing for like a year and a bit, I think. Year and a half-ish. 20 minutes being drenched, 20 minutes being dried. Interesting. I never knew that. Sub-adult swim speed Suko, but I don't play much. Swim speed Suko is insane, especially if you go like full swim build. It's like, I mean, obviously with full swim build, you'll be cutting out a lot of this stuff. You can even cut claw barrage with full swim. You can do webbed, and you'll be not able to contend at all on land. You won't be able to fight. But in the water, zooming around at high speeds with bite, you'll be extremely good. Well, it looks like there's a lot of stuff. Ugh. Well. What's the theme of the new video? Scheduled for Sunday. It's another top 5. I can spoil more if you want, but it's another top 5 with a twist. A video that I've been thinking about, like, I had the idea the other day, and I was like, you know what? I don't know why I haven't made this yet. That's a neat Suko skin, that's really cool. I like that one a lot. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I got so close to killing that guy. 3 Spinos in there that are hostile. Uh-oh, Steves are coming. Nice bone break, that is solid. That is huge. Dash spawn me as well. No, this is what I'm talking about. See, the bone break is insane. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. Mega pack. Absolute huge mega pack. The bone break is absolutely insane. Fuzz hitting 3 enormous bone breaks. Or 4. I pushed really hard for that Tsuko, but this is what I'm saying, is Tsuko has really good survivability. It also has even better survivability when you pair it with somebody that can throw a bone break. I just have to retreat now. I can't let this, unfortunately. Oh, uh-oh. Did Fuzz get bone broke? I think he may have gotten bone broken. That sucks. Damn, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. You literally saved me though. That's a huge pack. Oh, we'll be back for this pack. This is insane. Hold on, chat. I'm going to... Yeah, I figured, Fuzz. It's alright. I mean, you saved my life. The bone breaks you hit were... You escaped 20-second bone break? No way. That is embarrassing. That's insane. That Tsuko was so close to dying. And I had to dodge 2 Spinos to do it, too. Yeah, they are not good. Hey, well, you know, I mean, that was a lot. I didn't think all of it was going to be allied with them. It absolutely was. That Tsuko is nearly dead. And we absolutely can go back in for round 2 and isolate targets. What is the bloody Tsuko holding? I don't know if I was bloody at that point in time. Maybe my skin always just looks like that, though. Problem with Tsuko's Sarco charge. Can't take a lot. Actually, it can. You just have to take it carefully. If you take it on your tail, you can take many Sarco charges. And actually, if you play Tsuko right, you can hard counter Sarco. It's a challenge. And if there are many Sarcos, it can get overwhelming quickly. But you definitely have to play it right. Uh-oh. Equus, I think you're leading people to me. Buzz the Bone Breaker. Yeah, he popped off. That was insane. What's your favorite questing area on Pandora if you have one? I actually don't play Pandora, so I can't really help you there. I apologize. I'd like to at some point. It's just that, you know, so much of the current, like, upkept scene is here because they keep adding new things to this map, and obviously there's new flyers and aquatics and stuff. So I've only really played this map, even though I think Pandora looks more realistic. Yeah, the bone breaks were insane. Absolutely insane. But this is on, like, oh wait, there's 2 Pygnos. I don't know which one's Equus, actually. Yeah, the bone breaks are insane, and this is partly what my video is on tomorrow. God. My voice is going to give out. Press a like so my voice doesn't give out on stream. It might anyway. I can't promise anything. I might be lying to you. Alright, we gotta find somewhere to... This cliff is really nice to heal because you can walk down on it, and it's like a really kind of weird spot. I'm gonna move a little bit further up. Wait, where is Fuzz at? Where'd you spawn? Oh, not that far off. I was gonna waste stone, but you know, actually, you might not need it. I don't think it's up anyway. I'm scared of precise move now. They did something that broke the terrain where precise moving is like really messed up now. I have a trophy. You want a trophy? First time I saw a Mega Pack, I was playing as my dad. Mega Pack was completely made up of Das and Seratos. Yikes. That's a scary one. It was the first time I saw one. It happened, and I happened to be Das. They adopted me. Oh, so you got recruited. It happens sometimes. Yeah. It's one of the reasons it rains so much on Gondwa. Just to refill the water spots, slow down thirst. Yeah. It does rain a lot. Ben says, are you open for people joining? Yeah, always. Always am. Hot water, honey, and a good dash of lemon juice. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can't do lemon, though. Even though I like it. Yeah, I just had, I don't know. I'm not, like, sick or anything. It's just my voice has been rough today. Uh-oh. Who is sneaking up on me without announcing themselves? It sounded like a pig now. Yeah, micro will be able to do damage. I hope so, but I have my doubts. I do hope so, though. But again, I do have my doubts. I don't know. This is the thing, right? Like, I always look bloody. Do you want a waystone? Do they have... Is this more reinforcements? Oh my god. Another Suko, another Spino. That looks like Equus. Don't get ejected and die. Oh, it's Bosuku, the blue Suko. I nearly had him. No. There it is. That's what I was worried about. I touched precise. There it is. There's a trophy down there. Equus, you want to scoop that up for Fuzz? I won't need it, because I was out of combat death. What? Oh my god, Broken Tooth. I will not need to waste them. There it is. This, so, when they went, if you guys don't know, they went to Unreal Engine 5.3. And whatever they did for that update completely broke the meshes on the terrain. Like, no joke, Fuzz the other day was standing in a field and he precise moved and he sunk in the ground, jittered, and then just died. You can get ejected if you're in my Discord. I mean, Mikey posted a clip of one of his buddies, like, hunkering up and precise moving near the edge of crater, and then he all of a sudden jittered and got launched across crater and just died on impact. There was me touching precise move and just going bloop, gonk. Nothing I can do about that. And I said, you can rewind stream, I said, oh no, I hope I don't get killed by precise, like, eaten here. That sucks. Oh well. Hope that Microraptor can do damage, but if it ends up being like ramped, I'll still love it. Yeah, I hope it does damage though, because ramped is just like, I mean, let's face it, it's cool, it's fun, but it's useless. The degrees of mega packs and playing a lot of Thal and Alio. Yeah, I've been talking about that though. Like, I've seen a lot of switches to like flyers and stuff that you can just get away with. I suppose I can swim out to the deep sea spires biome, which I don't think I've ever been to ever before in my life. That should get me real close back to adult. For some reason, if you're playing in a mega pack was friendly to you, don't ask why. What do you mean? If they just randomly adopt you? Fun simulator, yes. They broke everything, yes. Gonna be smaller than ramp, so its damage would be so bad. Yeah, I know. It's unlikely, but it's. Yeah, it's, I don't know what the point of it, I don't know. It's a weird thing to add, right? Because if it does not fill a supporting role and it cannot fight, what is the point? Because more and more they're driving this game to be a PvP game, not a survival game. Everything they've made recently has been tailored around it being PvP. And if you're going to do that, why would you add playables that can't fight? I don't know. It seems illogical to me. So peaceful. What a peaceful swim out here. I lost my scarring, damn it, too. I always have, like, a ton of scarring on Suko, and then I lose it to something silly like this. All my battle scars, my years of surviving. It doesn't do damage, and it's ramp that can't fly, so it's pointless. Yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's goofy. If it does damage, then why can't ramp? Yeah, I mean, they've locked themselves in a bit of a pickle here. A little bit of a conundrum. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe they just add damage to both and everybody's happy. Like, ramp, I mean, if you look at ramp, it has teeth that could be... Those teeth could hurt. And I think that a great solution for ramp is, like, maybe it could attack smaller things or something. I don't know. Like, it would have trouble getting its jaws around, like, a Rex. I mean, how would it attack a Rex? Other than maybe the tip of its tail. So, it should either be, like, it can only hit small playables, or something like... maybe it can only attack certain parts of the dinos. So, like, you know, for most dinos, that would be their tail, because it could actually, like, chomp on the tail. You know, like, it can't chomp a Rex anywhere other than but the tip of its tail. Restore the wasteland at gold plate. Somebody just used this? Hold on. Who is down here? Nobody comes down here. This is basically outside the map. What is going on? This is interesting. Let's go investigate. Did anybody waste on me? I don't know if Ek was just able to scoop the trophy or... I mean, there's 2 trophies there now. You can take mine. I don't care. For Fuzz. I'm not full aquatic build, so I do have to be careful doing this. I'm partial aquatic. And that is looking... Okay, here's a beach. Alright, if I get killed by a Sarco out here, it was meant to be. I'm not resting inland. Wanna have bleed for micro? Baby killing machine. Yeah, I feel like bleed... I mean, even if it doesn't do damage and only does bleed, that's not a bad solution, right? Oh. Well, that works too. Can you send me a group invite, Fuzz? Do it quickly, because we will maybe get the regroup quest. Yay! Look, there it is. Nice. And I am adult. I didn't even see it. I just spawned in being an adult. Thank you. Well, I think that mixed pack doubled in size. I have a feeling. I think it got bigger. Open a ramp and micro so players want to focus on survival rather than PvP. Yeah, but I get that point. But my point is that the devs have been going the dead opposite of the direction of a survival game for the last like half a year. They have been focusing solely, and I mean solely, on PvP content and PvP abilities and PvP dinos. So it's a weird direction for them to go in, to suddenly double back on that and just go in the direction of survival only. And on your point on Thal, it's like, yeah, Thal needs some love for sure, but it can attack, it can kill, and it does threaten resting creatures that are low. At least it can do something, right? Like ramp, you can log out with a ramp on your shoulder. You can't log out with a Thal around. So it's just a weird direction. I don't know. It just clashes with what they've been doing for the game recently. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, if you're going for the survival aspect, yeah, you could have creatures that can't attack, but this game steered so far away from basic survival. Oh. My game is lagging. Oh, they're killing. Are they fighting stags? You want the trophy stags? Here. I'm happy to make some allies. Alright. Steers. I'll go for that. Actually, that Spino's low. You know what? Oh, so close. Sorry, small thing. No, the blue suit goes back. Where did it come from? Oh, I'm dead. Damn it! Where did it come from? I never saw it. That sucks. It's always so many things in the IC pawn. Doing totally fine on Ripple. It's always the same places. If it's not Stego, it's Hoodoo or Ripple Beach or somewhere. It's always on this side. I was doing really well on that Spino too, though. I was dodging a lot of his hits. He is definitely faster than me in the water, but I was getting the maneuverability outplay on him. And then the Suko showed up. I scanned the area for the Suko. Did I just miss it? Did I throw? My voice is still having trouble. Killed a foul as adolescent Spino. Yeah. I mean, you won because Thal's not good. They have no HP. Compy's a great example of why small creatures shouldn't do damage. It's I mean, I know it's modded though. I'm not talking about modders. Basically useless unless it pounces and stacks up a ton of bleed. Yeah, I mean that could work, right? Like that's kind of how, like Ramp could do the same thing, and right? So could Microraptor. Like that kind of thing is fine, right? Rex, what's going on? I joined and you died. No, you're fine, man. You are fine. I was committed on getting that Spino. I really wanted to, but I don't know where the other Suko came from. GG's. I think that was Bosuko. GG's Bosuko. I didn't see you coming that time. Only one thing to dislike about Ramp, it's his land speed. Can't keep it with any of the AI. Of the land AI. Oh yeah, you mean like attacking like critters and stuff? Yeah. That does suck. Suko's double my speed as 8 times more stam than me. Suko, let me think about that. How could I know what you're saying. I'm not disbelieving. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think about the actual speed numbers here. So DASP. Let's see, 0.1. I think it's like 995. 105. Wait. I think dash speed is 1050, right? Minus. That doesn't sound right. You're balanced, right? You're balanced, Dasp. Dasp. Yeah, 1050. Okay. So Dasp with a 10% slow from Bone Break goes to 945 speed, and I know Suko's base speed is 950, So the Suko can catch you, but it should be a very, 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 very slow amount of catching up. If they're already on top of you, though, they'll be able to maintain. He ran you down on land. Theoretically, they can, but it shouldn't be like I see him from across crater and he catches me by the time I'm leaving. Because it's literally a 5 speed point difference, which is so negligible, it shouldn't matter at all. How good is Spino? I saw a few people killing Rexes. A Spino shouldn't be killing a Rex. I'll just put it that way. I mean, the Rexes must have been throwing. A Spino loses to a face tank against a Rex every day. Again, if the Rexes are not playing good positioning, or if the Rexes are wet, taking 20% extra damage, or if the Spinos are playing really good positioning, it can be done, but it's worse than Rex, but it has escapability. I would say Spino is super situational, and again, in most scenarios, there's probably a better aquatic. Like, Duck is actually insane at taking on many things. Spino can be good, but like it has a really, really nasty high base water speed for being a semi-aquatic. It's really high. It's like the second best in the game, I think. Even over aquatics. But I don't know. It's in a weird spot. I used to love Spino, and I think it needs some help. I think it needs help. Like, they took away the bleed from the claws. I wish it still had bleed claws. Because it needs something that can kind of put it up there with that same class as like Rex again, in my opinion. It does have a really powerful tail attack, and it is harder to approach on land when you're running like small mid tiers like Achillos and Ceratos. That is actually harder to take on than a Rex in that scenario. But overall, I'd say Rex is probably better because you have Bone Break with Rex. Rex does more damage. Rex has more tank ability. I don't know. Spino's not bad though. At the same time, though, it's like Speed Spino should beat Suko, but I have killed plenty of Spinos in the IC pond doing what I was just doing, or getting behind them and getting on like a shoulder ride, which you can do if you position correctly. And I was able to, you saw, I was ducking and weaving a lot of his attacks there. It took some damage, took some hits, but I was putting a lot of damage on him, and I got Suko third partied. Sad face. Alright, my Suko is in Broken Tooth now. I think it might be time for smaller. I mean, the Albertas, or steers, I mean, could barely be killed off pretty easily if we hop on some smaller stuff. So Suko, Lovely is in Broken Tooth Canyon, where everything ends up. And my Achillo, where's my Achillo? Probably an IC, right? Yeah. Yikes. They have so many things back there. Good day, Mr. Conware. Good day, Miss Tumble. How are you? Spino shouldn't kill any Apex. Well, it is an Apex though, so it should have more competitive, more of a competitive role. Okay, I'm here. A little turning or bleed. Yeah, I think something like that, right? Like right now there's literally 0 point in using bleed or the claws because it does less damage than the bite, which is stupid. So it needs a higher damaging attack or a bleed attack or something like, yeah, increased turning would help too, something like that. Devs, I think if they were to give ramp an update, the devs should up its land speed if they make it do more damage. Well, they make it do damage, sorry. Have a little physical damage with massive bleed damage, yes. I think that, well, yeah, land speed should be good because, right, you should be able to catch burrow critters. That's just annoying. And yeah, it should, at the very least, just doing bleed would be good, right? What did you waste on me on? Are you on your Thal? There's a melanistic aloe staring me in the face. Who is this aloe? Who is the aloe? 'Cause the aloe's free trophy for me if nobody's on the aloe. Oh, sweet. Hello. No free trophy for me. I was like, there's an aloe just sitting here watching me at the waystone. What is Fuzz on? Achillo. Would you like to stay Achillo, Mr. Fuzz, or do you want to waystone on your dash? Full aquatic Spino is goated? Yes, it is good. It's quite good. Yeah, Claws is only useful for close range. Absolutely. Spinos in games are way too OP. Spinos a slow lumbering dinosaur wasn't made for fighting. Well, we don't actually know that, though. We have no way to prove that at all. I think those big claws would have been used for something. Kilo is gray with a yellow band. Got it. Spino now is just an aquatic killing machine. Duck is hard to kill. Duck is tough. Duck is a good semi-aquatic. I don't think Thal needs that much work. It does damage. Very good for its size. I think it needs a rework. That's what I think. I think that Thal... Actually, how much room do we have? Yeah, not enough room. Actually, wait. Aloe's a 3, right? I don't think I have you. How did you... Did you just randomly get in? Yeah. What was I gonna say? I think Thal should get a rework to like a dive bomber because it's, I mean, what ends up happening is like you have Hatz doing ram damage when in reality Hatz would definitely break its neck if it hit anything while mid-flight. It shouldn't be the one dealing out flight damage. Like Thal should get like the skydiver ability should just like allow it to like use its forehead as like a ram cone and you just bash stuff. That'd be fun. Yeah, it did have, yeah, strong bite force, Path of Titans, it can't even hunt a juvie. Yeah. We're not talking about realism though here, like in terms of game balance. I think that Spino should absolutely be able to compete with Apexes, you know? Because you can't make that realistic comparison here because in reality, something like a Hatz or a Ketz would have been able to take on a Rex, right? And like one peck of a Rex is an area of a Rex's like vital organs or an eye or something. That would have been that for the Rex. Its life is over. And in reality here, if a Rex and a grounded Hatz square off, the Hatz just dies in like 3 bites. Even if it pecks the Rex in the face, doesn't matter. So you can't really base realism off of game balance, you know, which kind of sucks. Unless you're making a fully realistic game, which this is nowhere near. I kind of want to play Achillo, I'm not going to lie, because I don't know if I can take on an IC full of aquatics without bone break. Wait, what are we fighting? Fuzz engaged or something? If they don't update ramp, then when the Microraptor comes out, it's also support only. It should have a fast land speed and a slow glide. Yeah, that'd be cool. You got Metri, the Suko sitting. Thal does almost 60 damage per bite, thanks to Lone Hunter. Oh no. Was that a leave to heal or was that a dead? They have so many semis, I don't know about this. That's why I like Isle Legacy. Every hit you take is risk your own life. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, that's how a realistic approach to Path of Titans would go. I think just left the group. Oh, probably maybe to get loners. Oh, do you have venom? That's how a realistic approach would absolutely go. But yeah, like I said, you know, this game is mostly just like an arcade mash fest. Not really. Like, there's a lot of strategy, but you know, it's dinos have a lot of HP. Oh, did we kill something? Or was this already here? Oh, is this Equus? That looks like Equus. I can't approach this pool, really. Oh, we can kill the Metri. Metri is faster than Achillo by default. The Suko shed. Yeah, and there's the spine upper cut off as per usual. All right, he grabs it. Did the? Oh, there's the double steers. Oh my gosh, you have so much of a use, it's crazy. Did the Metri die? Really? Really? Well, I guess they come in all shapes and sizes. Take the pass on the aloe, go for it. I would have gotten that at the hill. There was no angle on the hill. Alright, what's going on, chat? Oh, the hatz is back. Did the Metri get killed? What does Venom do now? Basically nothing. It slows your stamina regen, I believe, by a tiny bit. It doesn't even keep you in combat, which sucks. Metri's dead? Yeah, good. The steers are here. Hold on, chat. I'll catch up with you guys when I have a second. We're trying to deal with this huge mix pack in IC. The steers, we might be able. How are our achillos doing? Because the steers, I mean, aloe can rip up steers. Suko can too. It just can't catch them as well. Home cave with Metri trophy. Okay, got you, got you. Yeah, I know you looked a little small. Fuzz, how are you doing on HP? What is the Suko calling out? The Thou? He's just crazed. I'll tell you, the further that Suko gets away from the pond, though, it's hanging out with the Spino, though. It's directly with the Spino, which makes it tough for me. Alright, hold on. Let me read back a little bit. As long as it doesn't take away Thou's identity as a semi-aquatic. Oh, no, I'd wanted to keep the semi-aquatic identity for sure. I agree. That can't feel good for a Campto, I'll tell you what. Alright. What's going on, Giga? Oh my. I don't know if that Thou was hostile to us or not. I'll tell you what, though. Steer's coming in. Somebody got my 6? Nope. I'm gonna take some damage here. Block him in, block him in. Nice. Nice, good block. Go for the finish, Achillo. I'm just gonna sit my bleed off. Sorry, I had to friendly fire a little bit with claws there. We got hatz and achillo. We should be able to finish that one at least. This is why you got to be careful when you take an approach on a resting pack, because that looks like a steer trophy to me. Camp though, buddy. You gotta watch what you're doing there. Could I home cave that, Fuzz? Thank you. Alright, I gotta turn this in really quick. Valeric, I gotta run this to the cave, and Fuzz is, I think, probably healing. That's one steer down. No, I need this. Sorry. I don't want to quest back. Sorry, little raptor. Next one, though, I can give to you easily. Alright. I think Path Titan shouldn't be realistic because everyone will go for the strongest dino. Yes. They need to balance it in a sense, right? There's obviously going to be power imbalances because something like a raptor couldn't face tank a Rex. But, you know, balance to an extent. You know, everything has its own role and purpose. So, yeah. Make sure kill everything with one bite because of its venom. I mean, maybe we don't actually know. I feel like what Meg would be poisonous to, right? You know, it's like some things completely resist venom of sorts. You know. What are you doing, Sal? I got a trophy, but thank you. Do you want to trade? Do you want to trade trophies? We can trade trophies if you want. Alright, there we go. You lost 35% HP to nothing, just tail hits. Yeah, well that's a claw ramped Suko for you. So you read that. Metri's tied with Achillo and speed. No, it's slightly faster, I'm pretty sure. Like 99% sure. Metro used to be even faster, unless they haven't updated. I'm pretty sure it's 50 speed faster. I could be wrong, but I'll look. I think Metro is 1100 speed and Achillo is 1050. Path of Titans, everything is possible. Mostly everything. Want to switch to Dasp? Sounds good. If you run Bone Break, we will be an insane duo. I'm gonna run in this trophy, and then, well, we'll see. But I mean, if they haven't logged, we'll go back for the aquatics. The Spinos, thing is, I can take a Suko in a 1v1 or a Spino in a 1v1, but when they're both in the icy pool, that's hard for me to do. Because I can't play, you know, all the dimensional space to my advantage. You know, I can't, there's no up and down in the icy pool because it's so shallow. So it becomes really tough to fight multiple, unless it's multiple Sarkos. I'm confident I can take at least 2 Sarkos. If they're not, like, playing uber well. You know, if they're playing uber well, maybe I'd lose. Actually, I don't even know if I want a precise move. I want to... Uh-oh. No, don't die. Don't do it. Don't... Jesus Christ, Suko. That was me trying to precise move, by the way. This game and its hilltops. Unbelievable. They're going to change Venom. What do you think will make your healing rate very low or anything else? Even if they're going to, like... I think they should just... It needs help. It needs something. Like it's in its current state, it's useless. I think they should probably... I mean, being like a slower heal wouldn't be bad. I think at the very least, it should keep you in combat. I mean... Then we got like 3 reworks. No idea why they changed it in the first place. It was pretty strong when it was at first, like... The first iteration of Venom was like really strong, or at least the one that I'm familiar with. Because what you used to be able to do on Metri was run something down, poison it, and then chase it till it ran out of stamina and kill it. And it was like insanely strong. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it needed a rework, but it didn't need what happened to it. What happened to it was a nerf into the ground. I think it should also drain. I think it. Maybe just like at the very least it prevents you from regenning stamina like it used to, and that's it. It doesn't drain your stamina, doesn't do anything else. Maybe it prevents you from regenning, so you're forced to lay down and rest it off if you wish to regen. Again, that could be hard to handle depending on how much venom you get, but it's got to have something. Maybe if you don't do like a stamina regen block, you do like a health regen slow or a health regen block. You know, I don't know. Need something. Remember when taking away your stamina was very good? Yeah, so like it used to be insane. Mega's kind of useless now. It could have killed Rexes with the old Venom. It could have killed, I mean, again, Venom creatures could kill tons of stuff with how the old Venom was, because all you have to do is just poison it enough to the point where it runs out of stamina and can't regen, and you have an easy finish. But yeah, I mean, no, Mega is definitely not in the best state. It's fine. It's not great. There are several other mid tiers I would take over Meg in a fight. But yeah, just Venom getting a rework alone would help Meg. I mean, I know it's had like a ton, but Miss Sarah Bone Break. Yeah, but that was an era of like, I mean, Bone Break sucks. I think that Bone Break needs a massive change or should be removed from the game entirely, because the way that this game is played is in large groups normally. Like, you see a lot of mega packs, right? And in large groups, if you get bone broke, so one mistake, you die. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. It is not very interactive, and I think that is dumb. There should always be interaction or some way to counter stuff in these kind of games. And having basically a hit stun ability that knocks you out of the fight for 20 to 30 seconds is a way to guarantee you just die, right? Unless they are very bad at following up for some reason. So I don't miss Bone Break Serato is what I'm saying, because that was even worse than Dasp. You know, small, fast little thing that could hurl Bone Break any which way it wanted to and instantly take something out of a fight and murder it. Dasp was already bad enough with Bone Break. That's only officials. I know, and that's what I play, right? So when I talk about the game, I'm referring to officials. Like, modded, they can change that on modded. They could give Serato Bone Break back. So I mean, what's the point of talking about it unless you're talking about officials, you know, or like the actual official game balancing? Because with modded, you can do whatever you want, you know. I'm talking about for the meta for officials. It was terrible, and it still is pretty bad in terms of just like bone break as a mechanic as a whole. When I talk about this game, by the way, like I'm not talking about it in the lens of like modded or anything else. I'm talking about the official servers, the official rules, the official dynos, everything as vanilla as it can be. So if I say like something's good or bad, I'm always talking about that in the light of officials. I mean, there's so many mods to keep track of, you can't even really like make that claim, you know? I don't know, where's everybody at? Let me see. Oh, I can't group. Maybe he's already grouped. Didn't play the game when Sarah had bone break, but I remember seeing claw attack. What do you like with Serato? I don't remember the old Serato kit really. You know, it may have. I know I remember the bone break because that was a big pain, but. Love Pandora, sad to see not that much community servers run anymore. Well, the thing is, I mean, right? That's all on the devs, in my opinion. Because if they had added like flyers and aquatics to Pandora, I know like aquatics maybe not gonna do super well, but if they had continued updating Pandora, people would still play it, right? So many people switch to this map because it's the one that's going to, it's like the future of the game, right? It's the one that's going to continuously get updated. So, I mean, in a large way, the devs kind of killed Pandora on their own accord, you know? Gondwa's boring? Yeah, no, I think Gondwa is a terrible map design. It's very boring. Nosy, what's going on? Das baby, being held, being able to half charge, bone break for 13 seconds on a 3-second cooldown. Oh. You talking about, yeah, baby. Wait, I just realized my music is still on. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, that is, yeah, that's something. Players killed Gondwa for me. I mean, fair. But again, if the devs designed a map that wasn't like this, like 80% of this map is not usable. Right? No one goes up here. No one goes up here. No one like plays in the mountains here. Nobody goes here. People play here, obviously, in here. But like, this is not used. That this is occasionally used. This is not used. This is used for questing. It's like most of this map, like people don't use this area that often here. People use this obviously, but it's like, you know, where do people go? Here sometimes. They go here. They go here. They go here. Occasionally here in this area. They go here and here. That's it. Ugh, bone break. BB means bone break. Yeah, it does. So, like, if the map were made better without these, like, hotspot POIs, and it was all kind of available and accessible, and there wasn't really these, like, or if there were many POIs, it would probably spread the player bases out, because you wouldn't have people congregating at IC like this, because this is one of the more interesting spots to play the game, because you have an actual open space. None of this map is open space, which is, like, crazy to me. You know, you have a big POI and an open space. So, I don't know. I think this map sucks, basically, is what I'm saying. It could be a lot better. Also, the continuity of the landscape makes literally no sense at all. Like, at all. You have the greenest biome in the game on the back of, like, a completely barren zone, followed by, like, a very grassy field into, like... I mean, it's just all over the place, you know? I don't know. Nothing is, like, coherent, really. There's no flow and, like, mesh of the biomes together really well. And the biomes are way too dramatic. Like, you know, I don't know. That's my opinion. Fortnite map is more coherent. It actually is, which is sad. Pandora TLC would be amazing. Snow biome. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, something unique, right? Yeah, that'd be cool. It was funny. I ran plus oxygen stam thal so long now. It was fine until they reworked stamina. Now it shows. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Dask can half charge its bone break and deal 13 seconds of bone break. Its bone break is only a 3-second cooldown. Yeah, no, I know. Dask, I hate the current state of DASP. See, Bone Break has always been, I don't know if you missed this, I was just talking about how Bone Break is so uninteractive. It's always been strong, but now that they fixed DASP's regular bite, like put it on a shorter cooldown and unlinked the other 2 bites, Bone Break DASP is everywhere. And this meta right now is very annoying, I think. The previous one was better. Mikey, what's going on? Sorry not able to play right now, but hope you're still killing. We're doing our best. I've had a few deaths today, but we're doing okay. Physical layout of mountains and rivers and such makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I hate the river layout. Also, the fact that they dammed everything with waterfalls because they didn't know how to, like, gradually slope stuff up and down terrain with making it look natural is so annoying. There's, like, constant dams everywhere, which physically makes no sense. And it also inhibits your semi-aquatic, or your aquatics from being able to swim inland, which is really dumb. Fortnite map is actually more realistic than Gondola. Yeah, it is. It is for real, which is crazy. You ever saw those Fortnite rivers? Guys sound so childish. No, but you're right, though. That's the thing. It's really sad to say, but it's way more realistic. I mean, plus, don't even get me started on the scaling. The scaling on this map is absolutely abysmal. You're telling me that this is a normal-looking tree, and I feel like a human being right now because of the size of this tree. This is a normal tree if I were the size of a human being. This is not a normal... This tree would be like 80 feet tall. This is not how those trees would look at all. It's just all over the place. What is happening here? You can't pounce Baby Suko. I guess I'll just let the 1v1 happen then, you know? You younglings can duel it out. Depths with natural disasters like tornado or tsunami. I mean, it'd be funny, but it'd be a huge pain in the ass. Can you imagine, though, if you're, like, in the middle of a fight or you escaped and then, like, a meteor fell on your head? You'd be pissed. I know you'd be pissed. I originally ran oxygen plus, or plus oxygen for water, thal, and ocean questing. Yeah, it makes sense. That was so unique at the time, being first aquatic flyer. Yeah, it was really cool. Maybe the idea behind Impact Crater being mostly barren is, in the sense, the explosion was so intense. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not complaining about IC being barren. I'm just complaining about the rest of the map being overloaded with too much stuff. I think this area is actually one of the better designed areas of the game because it looks the most kind of realistic. But the rest of the map sucks. You know, they need more areas that are open like this is what I was trying to say. Roblox survival maps better than Gondola? Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything is better than Gondola. It makes no sense. That Zuko's still down there. You should compare the human to the dino first and the tree. Yeah. That'd be a really good comparison. Because, like, Zuko probably stands 20 feet tall, at least. I would guess. I can look it up. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. At the hips, it stood about 12 feet tall, but that's at the hips. So it would probably be in the ballpark of 60 to 20 feet. And it was 31 to 36 feet in length. So... let's see if we can find a rough comparison image. I can't really show this very well, but see the person down there? That would be the size comparison. So they would stand, like, a person would be able to stand up, like, under the Zuko's front claws, that kind of area. I mean, this is obviously a rough comparison. Some of the other ones, like, a lot bigger. But, you know, the trees are really messed up. do you think the lake and impact should be significantly deeper? I agree. It should be deeper or remove it altogether. Any good fights yet? A few. There was a huge mix pack in IC, Mikey. We've been kind of going at it for a while. Now that ramp exists, it basically replaced Sal for better semi-aquatic flyer. Yeah, I mean, except it can't do damage, though. It does everything better, but it just doesn't do damage, so. Ramp sucks, it was fun for 1 week, yeah. Maple leaves on those trees are like 1 foot across, yeah. Random question, if the game was realistic, can hatz kill mid-tier and Apex in 1 hit? If the game was realistic, no. Because what hatz would be able to do is disable the Apex or the mid-tier. Maybe a mid-tier depending on the size, but right, like hatz was thought to have gone for vulnerable spots, like or creatures like hatz, like for the eyes. So it would be able to take out a Rex's eye. In a realistic game, there would be like the whole body would be broken down into small zones, which each could have its own type of damage. It could have like lacerations, you could have injury, like sprains or bruises or cuts, and everything would do different stuff, right? So if the hatz like landed a peck on an eye of a Rex, that Rex would live, probably walk away from it, but it would eventually die because it wouldn't be able to hunt very well, it would starve, it might get infected. So in a realistic scenario, yes and no. But one-shotting like this, probably not. Probably a bit more rare. Yeah, smaller stuff that it could pick up, yeah. But it could defend itself from something that was like big. Hatz is about the size of a giraffe. So, in terms of, like, versus a Ketz, they're very similar in size. Like testing a corpse, yeah. You did, like, big guy died to a foot infection. I mean, well, it's a real thing, though, right? Like, infections would have been a big thing. Suka and I were fighting and the guy crashed. Wait, in IC? No way, really? Wait, not that Suko, right? Different Suko? Oh, like the little guy? Yeah. What's up? Do we know this Alio? Who's the Alio? Height-wise, I mean, but weight-wise, they were nowhere near the weight of a Rex. Yeah, of course. I didn't say they were the weight. Like, I never claimed that. The beak would be able to deal massive damage to a Rex, though. Is the Suko alone? Is the Spino still there? There are 2 now. I got bone broken by you. No. Oh, I would have had the other one too. No. The friendly fire bone break. I had the one I was fighting. He was toast. It's alright. You're good. Yeah, I had him. He was showing right as you approach. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, if you would have brake checked the other one and broke him, you would have been screwed. That's all right though. Did you make it out? That's the important part. Yeah, I mean, I was in the 1v1. He came right at me, so it's very unfortunate timing. I appreciate the attempted help though. Hardest fight I had with an Alio was fighting an adolescent Rex. Really? Just an ado Rex? We used to kill adult Rexes on Alio. But I mean, they're tanky when they're small too. You had to go? Oh. I was wondering. I mean, I'm at a place where I could easily just home cave too. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And swap to like achillo or something else. Pre-nerf Alio, you could take adult Rexes. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on which Alio you're talking about. Pre-nerf Alio, we used to take Rexes on all the time. It's a lot harder with the current Alio. Aren't adolescent Rexes weak? I mean, yeah and no. It depends on what you're attacking it with, I guess, right? They can still hit hard. Humana is playing nerfed Alio. You try to solo an adolescent Rex in its current state? I'd be happy to. Happy to give it a shot. I mean, I know that current state Alio is sucks. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I know it's nowhere near as good. I stopped playing it because of the changes. You're afraid of doing so? I mean, I might lose. I'm not saying I could win. I'd say I'd try it. Be happy to try it. I'm always up for a challenge. Kill it for sure if you're experienced, but for me it's very difficult. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as easy as it was. That's 100% for sure. Latin or Dino, who's better? Latin. Dino got a bit better, but it's not. I mean, Latin does pretty much everything that Dino does except better. It just hits harder. Obviously, Latin got or Deinonychus got a bit faster, but I don't know. I would still say Latin. Just how weak Alio is because some kid died, should have made a report, but it does. Yeah, that's my theory as well. Not some kid, it was mixed packers. We used to take down mega mixed packs all the time just running Alios, and people would get so upset that they're losing to this tiny thing on an Apex, and so that's definitely what did it, right? They're like, guys, I'm losing to an Alio. So it just got enough complaints, and people, and then they nerfed it. There you go. Same thing with Kent. Able to escape an Alio as a Juvie Campto? That's embarrassing for the Alio. I think it'd be really cool if the devs made a third map with different POIs designed to be different time periods. Oh, that would be interesting. But then, I mean, it would skew, if you got a buff, if you were playing in the proper region, it would really skew PvP. The idea is there, because like it would encourage like the proper era dinos to play around and with each other in the same biomes, but you're also effectively limiting the map a lot, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to want to leave your preferred area because you're going to get a bonus. So it would create game balance problems, but it's not a bad idea. Like the thought is interesting. Dino's faster, more agile. Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. It is. It's not wrong, but Latin is also just like better because I feel like Deinonychus just doesn't deal enough damage. The only thing Alio is good for now is just being a raptor killer. That's true. It did not lose its status as a raptor killer. Kentro needed a nerf though. Kentro is ridiculous OP. Yeah, but they did to Kentro what they do to every dino in this game that is too strong. Here's the typical cycle of Path of Titans development. Creature that needs some work. They buff it. It becomes way too strong because they overbuff it. People complain, and then they kill it. They over-nerf, and it's gone forever. So Kentro had that exact cycle happen to it. And so have many other things in this game. They overbuff, then they go, oh my god, what have we done? And they over-nerf. Kentro got over-nerfed. Kentro is not playable anymore. Like, pretty much anything can be to Kentro. It was the opposite way around beforehand. And I loved Kentro because, I mean, obviously it had good survivability, but it was a great aid as somebody who plays in, like, you know, 1v7s or, like, 3v10s quite frequently. I'm on the small side. Kentro was great for that. And it's a turning radius. For me, you can nerf its health. You can nerf its damage. You can nerf its bleed. You can nerf its health recovery rate. That's all fine. I won't complain. But as soon as you take away the turning radius, I can't do it anymore. Like, I can play around all the other things. I'm fine. I'm good enough on Kent to do that. But I can't play around turning radius because that physically changed, right? Everything I learned, everything it could do to maneuver on other dinos has been completely wiped and is gone, and it's way worse now. So it's like, I wish that was the one thing I wish they didn't change. Everything else, sure, go for it. That's fine. But the one thing they changed, the turn radius, yeah, that's what did it for me. Killed it, which is sad. Hopefully it gets some love in the future again. I kind of doubt it, but it's got to be probably pretty low on their priority list at this point in time, I would imagine, because they just nerfed it. What if trophies had a random chance to spawn in a pile of bones in certain areas? People growing get more experience. Well, it's not a bad idea, except for the fact that then, if that were a thing, I feel like some packs would just camp those spawns so that their babies could grow really fast, and they'd gatekeep the rest of the community from using them, if that makes sense. So that's like a tough one, you know? I am for more things to help you grow faster, though. Every 4 months, they'll make Kentro 4% damage group buff. The call it works for 5 seconds. Yay! Alio is so great running away from things. Yeah, it's hard to catch an Alio. I mean, there's like nothing almost. Like Struth is the only thing that's faster than Alio, I think, right? At a base. Not a massive buff, it may be health, minor ability. Make quests after leaving certain growth stages lead you outside of those areas, like once you age. Yeah. I think it'd be better, like, because, I mean, having a buff at adult would be a very big combat skewer, so maybe it'd be better if the buff only applied when you were, like, under sub-adult or something. About nesting. I really don't think nesting will work in this game. I mean, think about it. I agree. I don't know how they're planning on implementing nesting successfully in this game. I don't know what the plan is there. I don't think it's going to be as good or as in-depth as a lot of people think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to function very well. Let me do achillo. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, recently an active character, except not. I hate that too. Something that they did in the last like big update, the Lamb TLC. It's so much harder to log back in now. Could also play Lamb. That's an option. But like it's been a bit since I died, like 5 or 10 minutes, right? True, but at the very least, it would force mega packs out of IC. But like, would it though? Because I feel like there's always going to be a Resident IC mix pack, and then there'll just be more camping. Like the people who are in Green Hills are just going to go and camp those things instead. You know, I don't know. Oh yeah, that'd be great. I'd love a waystone. Thank you. Back to the edge of crater. Yeah, I can just hop on a waystone and we can try to get a trophy. Rex is a solo. That's fine. I mean, if it's a tough fight for us, but if it's a trophy, it's a trophy, you know. Maybe if you're below sub-adult, being in those two areas gives you a slow paced passive growth. Yeah, like that would I'm for that. Like that'd be cool. You a truck. Anodonto Kylo. Oh, you look at my names? I was like I recognize those. Yes, Eo Truck and Anodonto Kylo. Yeah. That's what's up. I have a lot of nice names. They gotta add better and more consistent ways to grind marks. Yeah. Grinding on Apex is hell. That's another thing that's imbalanced, right? Is like it's very easy to grind marks on something fast and small, but in Apex it sucks. Useless fact. Okay, I'm ready. Did you know if you're running both Lone Survivor and Tough Scutes, Campto and Packy are the only two creatures under 2k combat weight that can survive an Apex stomp? Very cool. I did not know that. Alright, hold on one sec, guys. We are in a fight. I wish I could see what was going on. I guess I'll just be ready for the Waystone. Back and burn my most important two fingers. No, what'd you do? Being an Apex Path Titans just sucks. Yeah, I think it's they're one of the. It's not as fun to play Apexes in my opinion, and they're also just like really cumbersome. But then again, they're going to be used in massive groups because they're powerful. So maybe the heavier the dino, the more marks you earn per mission. Yeah, and also the more growth you could get too, right? Because if you're slow, that would make up for the difference between fast and slow dinos, right? I mean, see, what you're saying is smart game balance, and I don't think the devs are ever going to do that. Very first thing I got attacked by while playing as my conch was an Alio. Chased me, but eventually lost me in the bushes. Think I may have damaged it too much for it to feel safe chasing me. You may have. You may have. Especially if it was like a current state Alio. Apexes are Apexes to get destroyed by everything that got better turn and speed. I mean, yes and no. Let me see if I have anything down or in the area. I can't believe you got away from a bone break dash. That's embarrassing for the other guy. Brex top does 85% to a fully defensive Campto. That's really funny. Just love Spino and Duck because I think they're the only fun Apexes to play. Why do they nerf slippery scales, feathers so dumb? Yeah, I think it's not that bad. They should do, I think, more buck stamina than they do. There's no point in running them now, I feel like, but I do agree that everything should be pounceable. It was really annoying that things weren't. Wyatt, what's going on? Welcome in. Apex balancing, Path Titans is hella weird. I love it like a 10-year-old thinking Path Titans Rex is like the, oh, like the Isle of Bees. It's not. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's check it out. I gotta be able to do Achillo now. How's my day been? It's been good. I'm just tired. Been working a lot this week and working on my video. Should be out tomorrow. But Tired, but it's been a good week though. We've had some nice warm weather. How has your day been? As well. It's annoying to get pounced by a second slot on raptor groups. Yeah, it is. I agree. I think that bucking should do more stamina drain. Probably explains why Campta does so little damage since it's so tanky for his size. It's pretty funny. Achillos. Well, I mean, Achillos can only pounce very limited stuff. I mean, it's 5,000 weight and up. So, like, Achillos' pounce pool is already small as it is. And at that point, it's like most Apexes can defend their first slot. Or all of them can. And some can defend back slot like Steg. Or, I guess, technically front slot. So it's not that bad for Apexes overall, I'd say. And besides, in the current state of officials, you almost never find an alone Apex. They always have buddies, in which case pounce is useless because if you try to pounce an Apex with its buddies around, you're just going to get chomped. So I think pounce is way more devastating and sucks for things like Aloe because they are smaller, and a raptor could like rip up an Aloe, or a raptor pack could theoretically rip up an Aloe pretty fast, you know. I'm the lone Apex. It's you. They have an Alio. Wow, there are a lot of them. Damn you, Alio, and your speed. Damn. Where you want to go? We can do battle. Well, not with the dasps around, sorry. How did that not hit? Damn you. Oh boy. See, the thing is, the Alio 1v1 is super easy, but the dasps are putting so much pressure on me, I can't stop. That's the real problem here. Always have your escape point nearby. Part of my lessons on Achillo. No way the Alio can make this jump, not even close. It's gonna try. Nah, it's not even gonna try. Don't do it, ramp. Wait, it can? Oh my god, there's no way. Well. I guess I will play very defensive then. I underestimated Alio's jump. You idiot. You absolute moron. It's so annoying that I can't quite get up that. These guys are never going to stop trying to get me, they're definitely just going to swap at some point and get me too. You want a trophy? Hey, Tumble. I've found more friends. They have given up. Well, that was really funny. Sorry, Jed, haven't had a chance to catch up till now. Able to waystone. I could try. Dolphin doing delivery duty. Oh. Let's see. Do you think ripping kick is worth running over pounds? That's a good question. You want to do mine while I can switch. Who is that? Ramp, you want the trophy? Oh, where'd he go? What? Oh my god, this... Oh, he got it. Alright, I'm gonna reposition because they're gonna come back with swaps looking for me, so... Okay, so someone's transporting. Got it, got it, got it. One health. Yep. Advice of today. Expect the unexpected. I guess so. I can't believe that Alio tried it, because I know he was low already. I mean, they don't have a lot of HP. The situation, no one wants ramps to have an attack. That's very true. Fall damage jumping into water as an aquatic should, instead of outright killing you, take a fair chunk of health and deal a short bone break. I don't think it should ever outright kill you. I think just from a game balance perspective, it's really annoying that it does, you know, for everything. Bone break would be a lot smarter way to deal with that, actually. I am a bush. Do not look at me. Idaho can jump decently high with its jump subspecies and leap. Yeah, I just figured that no one was going to run that, you know? But maybe I was wrong. Wyatt says, yesterday I was my sub-adult Rex, got jumped by 3 Dasp, 1 Hatch, 3 Aloes. Nice! All because me and my little brother were doing some quests. Yep. Welcome to officials. It sucks. Growing an Apex as a solo or small group is hard to do, and it's hard to stay alive, especially on the weekends. Advice is if you want to grow peacefully, try to grow, like if you have a break from work or something, grow midday or on like midday on like a weekday or morning. Nighttime can be okay on weekdays too. It's much better than the weekends always, so. You swap to hats? Okay, gotcha. Funny enough, if Alio had been running the ambush jump, it would have killed you. Maybe, yeah. Jumping in water can kill you. Yes, it absolutely can, from high enough up. Say bone break, because that's what happens if you IRL if you fall from a high up place. Yeah, that sounds good. I think that's a great solution. You know, bone break would make a lot more sense than what currently happens. And that way it's less punishing, right? Because it's like you're jumping into water. I understand that water at a certain height is like hitting concrete. However, it's a video game, and let us escape into water. I mean, think about it, right? If you're jumping from high enough up to take health damage and bone break, you're probably in a very desperate situation, and you're going to probably die anyhow. Like, you know, if, I don't know, it's just like, maybe at least give those players a small chance. There's a small chance they might be able to make it to the other shore and live. Or if they're semi-aquatic, then maybe they can just submerge, you know? But the bone break would definitely mess them up for a while. I think that's a very fair solution. I assume this is Ben and not a hot swap hatz. Yeah. All right, good. I was just making sure. You never quite know. You're good. You're good. Do you want a waystone vole? I don't know. Did I spell it right? I didn't spell it right. Connor, were you able to pick the dolphin? What did I do? Is it, oh, it's O. V-O. Isn't it like that? What? Am I spelling it wrong? No. Do you have to be friends to whisper to people? Do you want a waystone? Getting on your killer? Okay, got it. Outside of IC. Yeah, that's exactly what happened with me and mine. What's the meta for hats right now? Thought about going Peck Barrage. Maybe Stab would be better. I personally think Stab is better because, so like Peck Barrage is not bad, right? You get really high DPS. In a 1v1 on the ground, you'll beat a Stab hats. But most of the time, you don't have enough time to fully stack a Peck Barrage on hats while you're on the ground, right? It's like, whatever you're fighting is most likely going to put some massive damage on you during that time. So it's hard to stack and maintain a stack. So I prefer Stab because you can hit and run really easily with it, and it's really good against larger dinos, right, with the ignoring the weight class. So that's my opinion. I think Stab is a little bit better. Do you do the same for Raptors or anything else with good jump height? Jumping up a little too high place. Oh, yeah. Like, have it take most of your health, feel a short bone break. Not into water. Yeah, I think to an extent. Like, there's definitely a certain height where, like, most things would die. But, you know, there is some level of, like, would a Deinonychus ever reach terminal velocity because it's very light and feathery? Would it ever, you know? Like, so maybe you're right about, like, small things like that, you know? Because there are some creatures that just like won't die in real life, that if you drop them they just won't, like bugs and stuff that are too late. All right, Dasps. This is a tough 1v1, but I'm coming back for you. Stab and try it out. It's just a different strat, like fighting style, Ben. Like, you know, you're much more like land, throw a stab or a peck depending on the situation, or both, and then get out again and then repeat. Did they come back looking for me? They must have. Oh yeah, there's the Alio. I don't think you want to face tank an Alio, buddy. Okay, well maybe if, oh my god, I can't move, I can't move! What? Did we just not see what happened right there? Stream? He ate me, he pushed me into the ground. That's insane. My god. That was insane. Okay, that's nice. What a new feature. I didn't know that Suko, or that Alio was capable of holding you in place like a Suko. Jesus Christ. That's something. The Alio can't be feeling it though, it's gotta be hurt. Love running Ninja Alio build. Rush, ambush, leap. Yeah, that's cool. And then, yeah. Grab to pack you with my hatch, threw him in from a very high place. He didn't take a bone break. Yeah, I mean, they'll just outright die. Maybe figure that idea tribe when I eventually get around to starting an alley of my own. Yeah. That was interesting. Hate getting stuck. Yeah. Danny, what's going on? Welcome back. Long time no see. What was that? You couldn't move. Yeah, I got... Well, welcome to Path of Titans, guys. That was... That's honestly not that uncommon. I've never had that happen with Alio. But, like, it's super common playing smaller dinos. Like, if you're fighting, like, a Rex or a Spino or a Suko, that... If you run in front of them, they can, like, grab you. We have jokes about this all the time where, like, they just kind of latch onto you, even though they can't. And you just get stuck, and you're just jittering beneath them while they're killing you. And I've never had that happen to me with something my size. So that was interesting. Like, I was, like, sinking into the ground and stuff. That was quite something. Unfortunately, the Alio gets away for free because of that nice little exchange right there. And I had to try to, like, again, could normally face tank the Alio. Dasp is right there. I had to try to get out of it. Otherwise, I was completely dead. So now it's back to healing on the old safety rock. By the way, if you're playing Achillo or something else like Achillo, this is a fantastic rock because anything without a jump, there's no chance it gets you. At all. Yeah, meta for Alio is definitely LS and distance runner, for sure. Well... I don't know if... I heard flies back here. I don't know if the body's still here. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome to Path of Titans, the only place that you will get jumped in any sec. Yeah, you will get jumped. Very frequently. Is it worth to grow Metri in this economy? It's not a bad idea. It depends on who you play with. If you're solo, no, I wouldn't do it. If you are playing duos, yeah, or higher, it definitely can be useful. Like Metri, It can't do a lot of its own fighting in the current state of things, because like you can't get bone broke. You just die instantly if you do, you know. But it is quite useful. Like we use Metries a lot of the time when I'm playing with a small group. Metries actually in my upcoming video. Briefly, but it's there. It's there. Probably been about a year since I visited the live. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. Welcome back. VR boy, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, Tumble, are you the I just put that together. Are you the ramp that was with me up on the rock? You must have been, right? Do we know where they went? We have so many birds. Birds, where'd they go? I love to take them when I'm not like already dead or falling to the ground. That'd be nice. The only thing that separates Mister from other allies for tail attack. Oh. Extra range on tail attack helps out. Range other alio. Yeah, it's cool. Home cave, yeah. Yeah, they definitely did for like the alio, right? Okay, whoops. I clicked on my chat button. Love that from you, Path of Titans. Yeah, so they left. I assumed they just left as well. If Anno offers tail attack, I always take it. I mean, to each their own. I tend to not. I love running like turning abilities or swimming abilities instead, because most of the time I can defend my own tail. But there are definitely scenarios and definitely dinos where you want tail attack, like for sure. But like for example, like I'm not running tail attack on like Suko, and I'm not running it on Rex, and I don't think I'm running it on Spino either. Dash down end of planes. Oh, well I see a Spino. Oh, that's them. There they are. Yeah, we got eyes. And that alio is super killable. I'd love to not be swallowed whole by the alio. Not gonna happen, buddy. We got bone broke. Oh no. Hatz, rest in peace. Turning claw. I can't catch up. Well, I took your trophy. I know you can't have it, but at the very least I can hide it. One of you watching, you can grab it right here if you want. I also need to eat, so I'm gonna eat your corpse. I'm sorry. Just can't catch Alio. You gotta run it past. I mean, I know it's really hard with the dash, but Alio is the one thing that you just can't catch. It only kills. I mean, it only really wins fights like that too if it has backup, which kind of sucks. All right. I see what you're trying to do there. No thanks. Come on, keep face tanking me, Alio. Let's do it. Smart, smart, smart. Alright, I just gotta watch my own stamina now, though, because I'm pretty low. Love that this Alio keeps feeding, though. And the dash gave up on me. Unfortunately, the Alio makes it to the home cave, but like the Alio is just no match for Achillo, unless it has Bone Break, you know, which, from the dash. Underestimated how bad the acceleration was. Yeah, if you're not running acceleration or yeah, the acceleration, you're gonna have a tough time. Also, Hatz just like has a lot of trouble taking off in general, so where the Alio just went to the home cave. There's no way it didn't. So the one Dasp I think is defensive and it's not running Bone Break, so that one I might be able to kill. And the Bone Break, this one is fast, even though it has Bone Break. I don't know if I can catch and kill this one or not, but potentially. This is a very tough fight because Bone Break is like, again, if one misplay and I lose. We just can't let it hit me, that's all. Owie. I don't think it's running tail attack though, right? Nope. Nah, there it is. See, I pressed my kick too, but now I just die. There it is, see? I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Most of the time you die to Bone Break, you're like, well, I tried to do the thing and it didn't do the thing. I saw the Bone Break coming, I tried to kick out of it, and then this happened where like you do, I sprint kicked, which is supposed to do this. Like even from a stand, if you do this, you're supposed to move. And nothing happened. I don't think anything happened. Oh well. There it is. And where do we spawn? Where do we spawn? It's never not, I'm telling you. It's always Ripple or, I mean, one of the 3 or 4 biomes on the side here. Damn. Oh, well. But to my point from earlier, though, it's like, you know, Bone broke. He Bone broke me. I lose that fight 100% of the time getting Bone broke. But the fact that abilities exist in the game, it's as interactive as Sarko's clamp. But you can be Bone broken at any side. Same boat spawn and Hoodoo. It is, I'm telling you, my friend, it is always Hoodoo, Ripple Beach, Stego, you know, Broken Tooth. It's always one of the 4. Golden Plateau. Wow, there you go. But that's what I'm saying. It's as uninteractive as being picked up by a Sarko, because it's like once you're Bone broken, there's nothing you can do about it. Me playing that game is a stupid game for me to play. Like I willingly did it knowing the risks, but the fact that exists in the game at all is, in my opinion, is pretty bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm playing the stupid game there for sure, because if I get hit, I instantly lose. But just the fact that if I get hit, I instantly lose is dumb. Like I could get hit with a Rex bite on my face and I wouldn't instantly lose the fight. But if I get hit by a Bone Break, I instantly lose the fight, which is really sad, you know? I mean, it is what it is, but I just don't like the current state of Bone Break. It's broke or be broke, basically, at this point. It's just a runner, not for fighting. No, Alio can definitely fight, and it used to be even better. You just gotta be careful. It definitely can. Alio can very much kill Achillo if Achillo's playing defensively. I think if Achillo's playing defensively, that's the only chance it really has on Alio. Because, I mean, it depends on what you mean by defensively. Like, if you're following the defensive tips from my video, I think the Achillo kills the Alio. But it depends. Depends. I mean, obviously there's a lot of different factors to that statement. I mean, that's how you would kill Alio, is if it's going to take passes on you, you do tight circles like this, you know. If it gets on your tail, you just got to do a break check or find somewhere you can lose it on rocks or something. Again, it's a tough fight, not like an easy fight if there's a bunch of Alios tail riding you, but you can kill them. I mean, I did once because it fed to me, and I almost did it again in one-on-one open field combat. It nearly died in seconds. I feel like Bone Break was better suited back when the game was more focused on realism. Yes. Absolutely. That is very true. Now they're leaning super far into arcade type PvP. I feel like it's due for a change. Yeah, it is just really toxic in its current state, with all of the kind of arcadiness PvP they've been focusing on. In a survival game, yeah. There's a Suko sprinting around. Well, I could probably take a Suko. Yeah, there's another one. He's just gonna go for the water. There's also, oh boy, what kind of a mixed pack do we have here? Sukos, ducks, gators. This is fun. Maybe I can get a trophy. Wait. Go full down. He's looking right at me. Even if I did get the stealth shot. Yes, you idiot. Come on, Sarko Beans. Where is he? I hear him. Is that Suko part of their group? Yeah, maybe. Yep. Is there a duck soloing them all? I can do this, I just can't do it the second. How was he getting me on that? There's no point in me fighting that Suko right now anyway, just because if I do fight it, it just runs to the water. There's nothing I can do about that. If it was out in open ground and I could not have it run to water and escape, yeah, sure. Why is this so untextured? What do they do? Also, I've had to tap rest. Like, that was like third rest press right there. I don't know why. What's going on with the game? All right. Let me see. Smash Bros. Character, already high DPS, got something that completely immobilizes their enemy for 30 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a stun, basically, and it's really dumb. 90% of Alio players don't understand patience. Yes, that's how you win on Alio for sure right now. Tumble says I have to go, but the Dasp somehow hit me from like 5 feet away without making a bite sound. However, it seems the survive a killing blow ability worked. Oh, good. That's good, Tumble. Oh my god, wait. Well, that's not good. Well, this is suboptimal. I didn't know I was getting a combat waystone. Not good. Is this hat's going for me? Oh, please. Yeah, let's do it, buddy. Come on, dude, let's go. A little bit further away from the Dasps, please. Nice, he did it. It's not even stab, you know, that's the one you have to watch out for. I can't fight now that the Dasps are here, that's the problem. Owie. I wanted to kick through, not stuck on. he's just colliding with me? That's disgusting. No, Dasp interference. Oh, come on. Is he resting? He must be out of stamina. Yeah, he's out. Bye. No. He's showing. Obviously I am as well, but... So now we have to hope that I can tuck and not be spotted. Wow. Or I might just get killed by the terrain. I mean, there's a high likelihood that that just happens as well. This is a pretty good spot, though. He may have just seen me come up here, though. It's, like, decently likely. Wait, he doesn't know? He's going the other way. Okay. Unless I'm being, like, mega played, I think they gave up. That's interesting. He was first stage showing. That's sad. It's so annoying that the Dash had to put... Obviously, they're going to put pressure on that fight, but, like... Man... If I'm not having to with our waystoning. If I'm not having to constantly run away and take space, then Hatz doesn't get as many opportunities. That's a bummer. We were so close. Alright, what are you guys saying? Oh, you change your Sarco subspecies and it's adolescent? Oh no. Mixed packs are always annoying to fight. Yes, they are. That's what I do, though. I do this all the time. I mean, it's harder on stream because I have much more delay and FPS drop than I normally do when I'm not streaming, which that's, again, my own fault, and I totally understand that for streaming. But it is always a little bit harder to play on stream than not on stream because of the FPS. It was on a bars? What? Nice, okay. One thing I've learned about playing, the leaves keep scaring me. As a Meg, collecting branches around hot springs sucks. Yes, if you watch my guide on questing, I talk about that actually. Actually, I don't, wait, what are you, oh, half the time the branches don't even highlight? Yeah. The collecting the physical piles suck, yeah, but I was talking about like the quest in general. It's not even worth doing because the personal can be if there's nobody else doing it, but the group quest, no, don't bother. There's not even enough. It's just like, it's terrible. Can't even see your health is so low. Yeah, it was pretty low. That was stab. Stab and normal peck. Normal peck was most of it. He got one stab at me at the end, but you guys gotta remember that stab does more damage. Technically, it's the same flat rate damage, but it appears to do more damage with things that have more HP. Does that make sense? Right? If you have an HP bar like Spinos that has like 1,000 of like 1,000 HP versus achillo, I forget what achillo has, like 500 or 600 or something. It does a flat rate percent of that damage basically because it's or not a percent, like it's like a flat rate hit of that health bar. I'm describing this pretty badly. So it's just simple subtraction. So it will guaranteed kill the thing in like X amount of hits. So it's a weird way to like explain it in a way, but it will be more effective versus large creatures because of that. And less effective versus like medium small creatures because you ignore armor and weight. So when you're not getting an armor multiplier, or a weight multiplier, right? Like for Hatz attacking me, that stab is doing a flat rate chunk every time. But with the regular peck, he's getting a weight multiplier because of the combat weight, right? So he's doing more damage to me because the multiplier is working in his favor with the regular peck, if that makes sense, because he's getting an increase in damage. Now, if I were larger, he'd be getting a subtractive multiplier, if that makes sense, to the damage. So that would mean that peck would be worse against something larger because it's getting damage knocked off, whereas stab stays exactly the same. So in effect, it does more to a larger creature, if that makes sense, than stab. It's kind of a, I guess, a weird way of explaining it, but that's how it works. Was solo. Yeah, they heal quite fast. I don't mind mixed packing when it's low amount of people, when it's a giant group of players. That's the thing, Ben, right? It's almost always a giant group of players. Like, when is it not, you know? So many dasps. Yeah, because dasps are meta, so people are going to run them, and it's bone break is really hard to deal with. The previous meta, you could get away with almost anything. You know, because, like, in that fight that I died to, last fight with the dasp, I wouldn't have died there. No bone break, right? Because bone break wasn't being run on anything before this meta. Kyle with no script explaining. I did a terrible job explaining that. I'm sorry. Usually I'm a lot better off rip, too. That's on me, though. Yeah. Uh-oh. But does that make sense, though? Like, that's... I know the explanation was in there. I just did a terrible job of organizing the information. Don't talk to me on a Friday, okay? I'm shot on Fridays. My brain's off. I think I do script better, though, than I just off riff. I'm not bad at off riff, but I do write out scripts for my videos most of the time. There are sections that I will do improv, and I will change stuff on the fly improv, but I do script the majority, like probably 80 to 90% of my videos for myself. Achillo's little toe. Yeah, he like taps his claw when he's sleeping. Yeah. It's been over a year since I last really played. It seems like Dasp took the role of Serato. Yep. And this only happened recently. And it's only because they buffed Dasp. So Dasp got some bite changes. The default bite got a smaller cooldown, which it needed. They unlinked the 2 cooldowns between bites, or between its bites, which it also needed. But because of that, everyone was like, ooh, Dasp is good now, and out come the Dasps, and then therefore out come the Bone Breaks, because Dasp is good with Bone Break. And then because of that, this is actually really funny too, there were not, like, Rex running Bone Break in the previous meta was extremely rare, and now every Rex is running Bone Break. It was like, oh, wait, that exists? Dasps are doing it? Let me do that too. And then all the Rexes started running Bone Break. I'm not kidding you. Like, if you go and fight Rexes, I guarantee you at least 1 or 2 is going to have Bone Break. Like, they're always running it now, which also makes Rexes more annoying to fight. So, that happened. I don't know. I was happy when they added Face Tank and everybody was like, oh, Face Tank, that's so good. I can 1v1 better now. And then Bone Break on Rex was a thing of the past. Not anymore. They even buffed Face Tank this last patch, and all the Rexes still swapped anyway, which is really funny. Do you have any plans to play any other games? Not at the current moment. I'm trying to grow the channel basically based around Path of Titans. I'm not opposed to playing other games. Like, I play a lot of other games on my own time. Like, right now, we're currently... we jumped back into Valheim because of Ashlands. And so I've been playing a lot of Valheim on my own time. Not a lot, a bit of Valheim on my own time. Getting through the update and going back to the world that we had a long time ago. And so we've been doing a lot of that, which is fun. That's what I've been doing basically on my own time. I mean, I play this game, obviously, but Valheim has been my current. Obviously, like, I'm not opposed to playing other dinosaur games as well. Like, I'll probably cover Ark 2 when that drops in 2038. If that makes sense. God, my voice is having trouble. I think I'm going to get some water. Because I need some water. I'm going to go hide first, though. Hi again, Wyatt. What's going on? Dash team is headed to IC. Yes. It's cool if I go Packy. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. If you want to, I'm also down to switch to Herbivore too. If you guys want to play, like, I can play Lamb or something else. I've been learning Lamb. What's your work job? I mean, this combined with I teach cello. So I juggle both part time. But it also allows me to put a little bit more, like, time and effort into this than I normally would with, like, a full 9 to 5, if that makes sense. So, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do both at the time being. I'm sorry, I keep shifting my coasters around my desk because I'm getting blinded. This light, I have a glass desk. And so when the sun comes in the window right here at this angle, just right in my face. Hello. Always packies with the sticks, you know. It's annoying and to be honest, sometimes stupid, because if you're going to fight any Apex and EO, for example, what's the usage of Bone Break? Still has good turning and damage. Yeah, see, EO is one of those things, right, that it just like doesn't get affected by Bone Break. Like, its turning speed does not seem to drop at all, which is insane, you know. I don't know. Yo, Cello, that's awesome. Yeah, Cello. That's what I do. Kill one of them a pick no. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take trophy. The maggot will kill our enemies. Yes, just feed them the maggot and they will perish. What are you on right now? Let me add you. Oops. Oh, you're right here. I am going to go AFK for a sec, though, and grab some water and run to the bathroom, because I am very thirsty. This is probably the longest that I've ever... I think, is this Conware's record for not taking a water or bathroom break on stream straight? Almost 3 hours. Wait, they're killing the bars. No. Nuh-uh, buddy. Did the bars get away? Yeah, it did. Wait, is this hatz with them? It is? Is it ramped? I don't know if it's ramped. Trying to only fight with claws because I have the trophy in my mouth. Yeah. Well, I think we got the bars out safely. Yeah. Alright, I'll just home cave and then I'll like run to the bathroom. That's what we're gonna do. Tess says, nice, I just got my schedule for next week, and one of the days is Craptacular split shift. Ooh. Yeah, it sounds like you're, what are you, I mean, it sounds like your hours are all over the place, right? That sucks. It is nice being, I mean, it's really nice being able to set your own schedule. Like, I worked retail at one point, and I absolutely hated it. I absolutely hated it. I'm gonna deal with this blind situation as well. Does Alio need a buff? Yes, Alio does need a buff, absolutely. I see why Peck Barrage is not good for fast dinos. Yeah, like, it's really easy to avoid. It's also, like, if we had any pressure, like, if you're fighting larger dinos too, it's also just, like, not great. Because anything that, like, you know, obviously a small dino shouldn't be face tanking a hatz, because you're just going to lose. However, if a larger dino, like a mid-sized to larger dino, like, say if you were on Dasp or Aloe or something, right, or Suko, you're gonna just absolutely destroy. Need water. You're gonna absolutely destroy the hats, because if they stay on the ground and allow you to kill or attack it a bunch, you know, it's gonna get put under a lot of pressure. It's gonna have trouble ramping. It should have trouble ramping Peck Barrage, and then it's gonna be like in the state of like, oh no. Whereas if it were hit and running on the ground and occasionally throwing stab and stuff like the last one was doing to us, then it would probably be a lot better off. If that makes sense. No prompt? Wow, okay. Alright, I'm going to claim this. You should make people stop playing Alio. I mean, people, like, almost never play it anyway, you know? Oh, you do work at a restaurant. I called it. Split shift is on Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., then 5 to 11. Oof. Takes about 30 minutes to go between home and work with bad traffic. Yeah, that's not... I mean, you probably get tipped well. I mean, depending on what position you work, but... Yeah, the hours sucks, though. I would hate to work till... I don't think I could work till 11 p.m. I think I'd be shot, like, out of my home. Are you getting off soon? Says Mikey. In a bit, Mikey, but we'll probably be on for, like, another... Like, 30... I'd say at least 30 minutes. Maybe more. No tips of the place I work? That sucks. I'm sorry. I was hoping that you were getting, like, mega tips, you know? Hundreds, but that's unfortunate. All right, I'm going to get some water, go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll go and, I don't know, see if we can find the DASPs again, maybe? I don't know. I need water badly, though. I'm dying. I'll be right back. Wait, hold on. I forgot to fix the curtain. Oh, there we go. Now I won't be blind non-stop. Okay. Well, gotta fix this as well because we are now looking weird. Alright, let's do this. Do that. This camera, like, can't do auto. So I always manually set it. That's fine. Okay. What's going on, guys? Oh, Mike, you coming on? Nice. Great. We could use the support. I like the people at my work, but man, the work environment itself is starting to become too stressful. Understandable. I mean, those jobs are like very high pace, like high demand, right? Thinking about finding a new job soon because I've noticed my current job has made me far angrier person I used to be. Ah, yeah. Far more cynical. Okay. I don't think I've changed that much. Such in fashion. Hold on. Cut off. In just 2 years. Okay. Gotcha. It's so annoying. The reaction thing on my stream chat is covering up like the last bit of people's words. Maybe I can stretch the window differently so it'll not do that. Yeah, I mean, if it's affecting your mood frequently, I would say if you have the ability to look for a new job and get out of your current one, then do it, right? I mean, some people just don't have that ability, and that is what it is, you know. But if you have the ability, yeah, get out. Okay, I don't really know. I mean, when fighting a giant mixed pack, or I mean just a giant pack in general, Suko is not as good when it's without Dasp, and Fuzzman is my Dasp go-to player. He and I are like mega efficient on Dasp Suko, but he's not here yet to get off, so I think achillo is going to be the go-to for a bit. I haven't really been playing achillo as much, like I said. I mean, it's still good. It didn't get bad. It's just that the meta around it got trickier for it to navigate. There's a lot of things that it has trouble dealing with. Like, multiple steers are tough. And bone break everywhere. That's tough. So, it's a bit trickier to do achillo. It can be done, though. Remember that there was a raptor who was able to dive and swim? Ostroraptor? Yeah, it might have been it. I'd have to see pictures and stuff. I don't know if that's the name, but it would be nice to be fast and aquatic and damage dealer. Are you talking about like in the game? Or... Because like I don't... Maybe modded, but there's nothing like that coming to officials, I don't think. Also... Yeah, Mikey's on. I don't know if Mikey has his non-friend invites off, but... Alright, Mikey, what are you on? I assume Metri, but... Yes, sir. Hit up at Wilderness as well. Nice. Oh, the Alio is back. You're kidding me. Hey, Alio, you want to go round 2? Let's do it. Or 3, I guess, at this point. Nice little break check there, Ben. Watch out for the bone break on the 1. No! No! Our achillos are dropping. Damn. Oh, he actually got the heal off, Mikey. You're a genius. How'd you get the heal off? Dasps are so fast. Wait, did you get out of the bone break? That's insane. This Alio too, same thing over and over again. It just runs itself out of stamina and it runs itself out of stamina and or I mean out of health and then just runs away and runs away. Equus, you know what? You could probably finish that Alio. How close are the Dasps? Here they come. Everybody up. Honestly, they're not that... They can't have that much HP. Like, oh, one of them is leaving. I think that one is first. Is it first stage? It looks like it might be. I'm low, but like, oh, we all are. But this guy, he's like, he's definitely not feeling it, right? I mean, the green one's not either. I don't know which one we got lower, honestly. Like, okay, I was gonna say, how does that not hit? Green one's showing. It's first stage. Focus green if we can. Watch out. Nice. 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 Woo! The green one's not making it out of this. That's the one with bone break, too. The green one has bone break. Come on, Hatz. No! Oh my. He's literally 1. Actually 1 HP. Stand and fight, stand and fight. Oh my god. I'm too low to continue fighting this. I mean, I'm just out. Did we lose our Packy too? No. Oh, the Alio's back. Oh, that's it. That is it for me. Damn it. I'm trying to kill myself here, not get hit by the Alio. Come on, brother. Damn it. No. That's... I want to try to jump off the cliff there and get... Why am I so dark? What the hell? I was trying to take fall damage. I couldn't do it. I skipped on the way down. Of course, the Alio comes back in. That's so cowardly. No. We absolutely should have killed the Dasp. There's no way. Maybe that's a little better. Wonder if Alderaan will give everything a barrage attack. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Who knows? Sad it will not be official. Yeah. Well, the white Dasp... I mean, the green Dasp was the one I was originally after, and it was low. It was showing. That's why I switched. It was already showing. And you can see it went into first stage, so that's why I switched on it. Otherwise, I mean... Because it also wasn't there at first. It was just the one. And it came back. Obviously, it's quite low. So the Alio was on 1. The Dasp was on 1. We pushed really hard to get the Dasp. And the Alio came back and killed at least me. I mean, the thing is, like, their comp, though, Ben, is, like, the meta, like, without Alio. The Alio's niche, but their 2 is the meta comp, and, We've already killed the Alio once or twice. I've gone through the Alio's entire HP like 3 times now. What is better, stamina, hats, or attack? Stamina. Stamina, I would say. I guess I can see because this is not going to let me in on hats for a while. It's really hard to... If the green one had showed up first by itself. Oh, it absolutely would have died. It was already low, too. It was from the previous fight, it was low. I mean, achillo is... Well, anything small. Packies, achillos, you have it. It's one of the hardest things right now to fight a DASP on. Because DASP actually does pretty well for itself against small tiers or mid tiers now. It's pretty hard to fight DASP, especially with Bone Break. So we all did a pretty good job. We just absolutely should have finished off that last one. I mean, I don't know how it died or didn't die. It was super duper low. And with hat support and everything else, we absolutely should have had that one. It got away. I'm assuming it got away. I mean, Valeric, you're still alive, right? But... Damn. You got out? That's good. Should have died earlier when I got Bone Brook. I do not know. I mean, that, again, it proves that... Oh, I'm so annoyed. Wait, do I know this Metri? Who is this Metri? I saw the tail right as I popped my ability. I could have had a free trophy. I mean, I do feel like we recognize this Metri soon. Is this Metri anybody that we know? That's so annoying. Oh, no. It's probably not. Yeah, they're out of there. Should I go for them? Where'd he go? He's not going to even accept. He's not going to reply. Nice fight, though. Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. We lost by a scrape. It was so close. GG's. Killed the lizard. Destroying Waystone? Okay. I should just kill this guy. He's not gonna reply. And he's also just questing. Which means that he probably... He's like taken off. He's probably not good at fighting. I have no idea. Swap to conk, yeah. That's fine. Sounds good. Dude, fight me. Come on. I'd love to get ramped here, but I don't know if they're going to let me do it. In Metri, I think could probably take a kill in a 1v1, especially with the heal. Of course. There it is, the Bone Break Dasp. They never don't have a Bone Break Dasp. That's just so annoying. Come on. Wait. What? So Way's going for the net tree. What? Not me? Hey? How? He's drowning himself. You're kidding me. Yeah. Excuse me? So it's a third party, and how did I want to play the tape back, please? How do I die to that? How exactly do I die to the... I need to see this. That one I'm upset about. Like, oh, the other one is fine. It's whatever. Oh my god, that's so bad. It's right on my tail. Oh my god. That is so frustrating. Yeah, I got fried. You can play the tape back. The bone break is straight on my tail. That is so annoying. Okay, and now I don't get the waystone prompt. What is this game is insane. It's not working. Oh my god. I mean, that's so frustrating. That, like, again, if I misplay, that's on me. I get it. I totally get it. I can't accept this waystone. Oh, now I can. Wow. But, like, that was something else. I'm gonna watch it again. The bone break hit, and I kid you not, the tip of my tail. The actual tip of my tail. That is so annoying. I think I've died, like, like a couple times legitimately and 2 times illegitimately here. I think that's what the deal is. What is Mikey on? That was highly annoying. I can't believe that. The bone break, and not only like broken in the sense of like it's overpowered, it's also one of the most buggy abilities in the whole game too. Like I've been on the recipient end of stuff like that a bunch of times. I've also been on the attacker end, the dealer end, and had a bone break chomp right through somebody's hips, and it just doesn't apply. I mean, this is that was something though. I mean, it's worth me showing on stream here, like, actually. Because that's impressive. Okay. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's impressive. Let's do... Okay. I haven't actually adjusted this display at all. Hold on. We'll get it there. Okay. This is good enough. Now you're going to be seeing me doubled up. Because my face camera's still over this. I think. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, let's go watch the tape, shall we? Let's do that. Okay, here I am. Here's me. Here's the bone break. Let's watch that again. Here's me. Here's the dasp. There's the dasp biting my tail. And there, everybody, is the bone break. Nice. Nice. Taz, thank you for hanging out today, man. I appreciate you being here. Good luck on the late work today and the double shift. I hope it all goes well for you. Mikey might need to be wasted. Mikey, where are you at? Damn, that is so annoying. I have cash. A little bit of cash. That is, yeah, it is actually crazy. That's what I was saying. That's why I was pissed. Like, I don't often get like mad at this game because like it's a game. It's fun. It is what it is, and it's not bad. I don't get fresh. Like it's not that bad. If you die a couple times, oh well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. But I get annoyed when stuff like that happens because it's like, man, I did everything I possibly could do in that situation, right? You know, and it's like the bone break landed like on just this portion right here of my tail. And I get bone broke for 12 seconds. And also very confusing too. Like I guess those dasps were just third partying, which totally makes sense for like their perspective. Sure, just like get free kills. The Metri definitely drowned himself and got an out of combat death. So I kind of brought us both down there. But the fact that that bone break landed where it did and I got bone broke, that's not good. That's not very good. Okay. Can we scoop up any trophies before I wrap up today? That would be the ultimate goal, you know? I think everybody's in need of a trophy or two now. I could use one on Resident Buff. I know Mikey obviously could probably use one there. Vol, are you down? I don't remember. We are full. I'm gonna leave and get Mikey, and then we can... You guys can duo for now. We could just run like 2 and 2 or swap around whoever needs to heal, okay? Made it out? Okay. I didn't remember if you were down beforehand or not from the previous or not. I couldn't recall. The trot speed is like almost run speed. It's so good with the buff. It's like not quite obviously. But... I'm an itty bitty achillo now. What is that? It looks Rex or Dasp-ish. We'll have to see. I'm gonna go with Dasp. Yep, it is a Dasp. There's a Packy on the other side. A little tiny Amarg. Why was Packy running right at me? No bone break? He's playing it right, I mean. Wait, this Marg's not that small. Yeah, Marg is killing him too. That's so unfair. Do that. guess I'll lose my 5 stack. It's probably okay. I think Ben snagged the trophy. Who got the trophy? Oh, Mikey did. Mikey, you got it so fast. Sorry, Dasp. We needed a trophy and food. I don't know if the Packy's chill. They could just try to go for me here. If they do, they probably also die. I'm willing to take that risk. We've already dropped so low today, damn it. Everyone I see went for that. It always seems to happen like that too, right? Like, one group or one player starts like a target, and it's one of two things. Either you get turned on by everybody, or everybody turns on that player with you. It's one or the other. That's so rude. Is the other Packy like staring him off? Yeah, that's really funny. We can't really catch a Packy, but you know, it's should have known. When he came back down, why? That is so weird. He's almost dead. Oh my god, he's getting shredded. He's getting abs. Oh my god, he got messed up. Oh my god. He died so fast. How do you do that on a Packy? Oh my god. Yeah, I know, the DAS. I feel bad for the DAS too, but we needed a trophy. We're killing the next one too? Did this one try to help, or was it helping? I don't know what was going on. Alright, we're going for the next one too. This one's running, so it probably is playing. Oh. Oh my, there it goes. Who wants the trophy? Well, we got an extra trophy. Anybody need a trophy? We got extras now. If nobody wants it to, you could just drop it to one of the Latins. Poor Packy. That's just sad. I mean, yeah, did you miss the previous one? Oh, Equus does. Hatz does. Yeah, he was attacking our achillo. Just, yeah, go over to Ben. I don't know if... There you go. We got it. The body's there for me too. I don't know if that's any better or not, but I know the bodies are like desynced quite often. Is it still in the body? There you go. Alright, I'm gonna home cave. Mikey's going. Yeah, White Cliffs is definitely the closer one for here. Let's do it. We got our trophies really easily. That was good. That was a lot faster than I anticipated. 3 whole trophies. Well, yeah, we definitely need them. I'm probably gonna swap off Achillo after this chat because I want to get my Achillo rested buff, and then just claim the trophy on full. I don't know. I mean, I could pull out Serato. I could go hatz. I'm sure I have some stuff around the area that's viable for a little bit. I'll be wrapping up soon, but probably go out for one more pass before we do, I think. See, there it is. Can drop here. I mean, Achillo can. Who's the ramp? There's been a ramp following us around for a bit. I've noticed. I'm feeling so much better after just drinking some water. It's crazy. Metry's good though. I mean, this is a good demo for Mikey of just like being able to run down packies and stuff like that. Like you're quick, you know, not quite that quick as some of the things in the game, but like it's not. I think it's 1100 is Metry's base speed. You can definitely move. Well, we got a couple of BS deaths today, but we got a couple of proper deaths as well. And my poor Achillo's down a whole bar. It is tough in the current meta fighting on Achillo, but it's still very doable if you're careful and not getting bone broke. I seem to be kind of alternating my Achillo days. Like, I don't play it, like I said, that frequently anymore, but I'll have days like today where I die a couple times on Achillo, and I get some kills, but I also die a couple times. And I'll have days, like I had a day the other, like a couple weeks ago, a week or two, while I was shooting footage for a video, that I like 1v, I forget, it was like maybe like a 1v8 or a 1v7 on Achillo, and I came away with like 6 kills over time, of obviously taking breaks to rest and stuff. Oops, I totally didn't mean to claim that right now. And then got away fine. It's like it definitely has. It can absolutely be done. You know, you just don't get bone broke like me. I know my bone break was a little bit BS, but still, don't get bone broke. Okay, so we could. What could we do? Do you guys want to go herbs? I mean, we could do herb. I could do lamb. I also could pull out like hats. I could do hats. I could do dasp. Although I prefer, I don't know, it's fine. I could do Serato. What are you guys feeling? I'll be on for a little bit longer, so like we could just run around herbs for a minute, or we could just hunt something really quick. It might be better to hunt something really quickly, that way like you don't feel quite as bad running stuff down on a carnivore as you do on an herbivore. But I could definitely do. My dash might be at Desolate, actually. It might be a little bit of a walk. My Serato, though, is, I think, at Triad. Dasp and just call it a day. What do you have also Dasp, Mikey? I mean, my Dasp is defense Dasp, which I kind of want to change. I can do it. I think I'm at Desolate. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. Player near home cave exit. Hold on. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm like almost slow enough with the debuff anyway to just walk normally. Depends on the surface I'm going. If I'm going down steeper hill, I'll obviously be too fast. Thump. There it is. Right on cue. It definitely, did I misread it? It definitely said player near home cave, right? Could be on that side too, but I don't see anything. Can I don't know how much more red I can make this skin. Maybe a bit. I kind of want to make it more red. It is pretty red though right now. It's just not showing at all in the lighting. Like very tan. Is it easy to grow DASP? I mean, fairly, yeah. Especially if you're on speed or something, right? Obviously, when you're small, things will be able to run you down and kill you if they want to, but I'd say it's definitely not a hard playable. Oh. Well, something happened here. A small achillo fight? I can't catch an achillo, but this was definitely the player in your home cave. Running away right there. We are in combat. Oh, 10 minutes on the restart. Mikey, where are you? I see. Okay, I'm hauling. 10 minutes on the restart. Let's get some kills. Let's do it. I don't even know if we'll be able to get trophies out of it, but let's get some kills. What the hell was that? Who's on what? What are you guys on? Ben and Vol. What are you guys on? Oh, Ben's heading off. Gotta head off. Got some things to do IRL. Me too, very soon. So thanks for playing, Ben. I appreciate you being here. Let me get you in. Yeah, I will have a good weekend. Thank you. Tomorrow is going to be finishing up the video and getting it uploaded for me, and then I'll have a nice Sunday I can relax on. And I'll probably do Monday. Well, no, Monday I might do some other stuff I need to do, but we'll see. You have a good weekend as well. Dasp's walking regen is so terrible. My Dasp is also the slowest possible Dasp because I have Bone Break, minus 10% movement speed, and I have Defense, which is another minus 5, I think. So unfortunately, I'm very slow. I'm like highly considering switching to Speed Dasp with Bone Break because you still can move pretty fast with Speed Dasp and Bone Break. Right now, I kind of play Dasp as like a center tank, and I can't chase down too much because obviously I'm pretty slow compared to other Dasps, but I thought I heard something. I can play pretty well defensively with the Bone Break. Sometimes I love when the game is going to be slow. It is fun. It is fun. It's not fun, though, when I'm trying to beat the clock on the server restarting. But yeah, it is fun to sometimes be something large or slow or like different. You know, I play a ton of like small to medium sized mid tiers. Like the largest dino I go usually is Suko, which is 5,000 combat weight, which is still pretty big. But I often will play, you know, Achillo, like Metri, stuff in that kind of range. Lamb, Serato. I used to play a lot of Kentro. So I like those like smaller, more elusive, speedy mid tiers for the obvious bonus of being to kite and get away from mixed packers more easily. I'm gonna get thrown. Please don't throw me. I'm so scared about walking down the sides of hills now. The precise move, you just thought there's like a chance you just die. Oh my god, wait. Mikey, what happened? Nice. Oh my god, fall damage. Oh, hell yeah. This is why tap bone breaks are insane. This is the thing, is I love, like, it's fun being on the other side of bone break, but it's stupid. Like, I agree that, like, this Pygno man did not deserve that. That's so dumb, you know? You wanna know where the devs added butts to dinos? Well, I mean, where is DASPs? Some of them do, I know. But, like, why not? I don't know. It's supposed to be a survival game, so you'd want it, like, theoretically sort of realistic, right? They don't have any genitals, so I guess there's that. I'd say that was a success. Where is my Suko now? I totally forget where. Broken Tooth. How much time is up in the server? Are the raptors chill? Alright, I don't think it's time for this, but we're gonna try it anyway. I don't want to be the pick note. Yeah. It's never fun being on the other end of bone break. Oh, I should have left the group. Can you guys, Mikey, can you kick me out so I'm not gonna get in combat if you guys get in a fight? Thank you. I thought about that too late. I think this only works if my hatz is close. I think my hatz is close. I don't know where my hatz is. My marker's not updated for it. Uh-oh. What did I last do with my hats? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not even sure if my last known location for Suko was Broken Tooth. I don't remember. I know I have stuff at Broken Tooth that could use it, though. Hats. Oh, it's counting down. I don't have time. Yeah, oh well. Young Grove. Well, there's that. Thanks for trying. Let me just log my Suko in really quickly to make sure it's... Oh my god, it's so long. Come on. Suko is here. Oh, I even got some rested bonus. Oh, I'm in Desolate. I thought, like, I had it, I was like, I think I walked it back to Desolate. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I did put it on the list. I'm dumb. Okay, Hatz is Young Grove. There we go. I think I got it sorted out now. Other than my achillo. Hold on, we're not done. I always move a ton of stuff around during stream and forget to update my list. We have achillo at White Cliffs. Okay, I think that's everything. I keep a list of my stuff because, again, a very convenient quality of life feature would simply be to just have the location of where you logged out on the login screen, like on the cards of the dinos. But no, we won't do that. Unfortunately, so it is what it is. All right, put my settings back up the way that I have them for non-stream. Because we're done for today, I think. 3 hours, 33 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Up and down stream today, you know? You guys were great, but I died a lot, which happens. GG's Con, sorry I couldn't be on earlier. No worries, Mikey, you're good, man. Totally fine. Yeah. Still had fun today anyhow. We had a couple of really, like, BS environmental deaths. You missed one earlier where, like, I was on my Suko, survived the fight, walked out on a cliff to heal, crouched down. I think I was healing for a bit, stood back up, and then I just touched precise, and I went roop, boop, right off and right down. So that happened earlier too. It was a wacky day, but it happens. It happens. We get the lower frame rate when I'm streaming anyway, so like no big deal. I'm not super attached to it. So thank you guys for watching and playing and hanging out. Appreciate y'all being here. Video tomorrow. Check it out. Probably in the afternoon, evening. I think I'll probably be uploading it. Well, whenever I'm done, but releasing it then. I don't know exactly when. Maybe between like 4 and 7 p.m. is usually when I aim for the upload. So keep an eye out. That's Eastern time, by the way. So calculate accordingly. Thank you for watching, everybody. Sign out. See you around. Thank you for watching. Vol, thank you for playing today. Appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you all in the video tomorrow, and then of course for stream every Friday. So have a great weekend. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.